No, say, how does it feel to be famous, though?
Definitely not famous, but it felt good to be acknowledged.
Okay, you know.
I appreciate the love
Subtle
and support.
subtle flex. What made you do a photo shoot for it, though?
I had to. It was my moment.
What made you do a whole photo shoot for it? I seen that and I was like, this dude is hilarious.
It was my moment. I think Hits DD is something that, well, I appreciate the look for sure. I know a lot of people get it. Mm-hmm. So I had to do something to make it stand out.
Nah, but the real ones have gotten it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And
you
I was
get the
also
little post off. Niggas gotta know one time.
Yeah, and I was also like, I need press photos. I don't have any.
Press photos.
Yeah, so like
For like when you're in Variety and shit.
Sure.
That's the next step.
Sure, Variety.
Basically.
You know, Vogue.
Carpet credentials.
What's carpet?
I don't even know what that is.
Random magazines now.
No, I'm talking about like when you need a shot for your carpet credentials. For when you're attending events and you don't want to look crazy on your credential.
Yeah,
talk about it.
New LinkedIn profile picture.
Yeah, there you go. I asked him like what the mood board looked like for that shoot, and if it was just like 10 pictures of the Steve Jobs book.
Yeah, 100%. Big turtleneck. Big turtleneck, bro. Not the little one. That was crazy. What made you go turtleneck?
It just felt right.
It felt right to go turtleneck?
It felt, because I had a black turtleneck and I had a white button-down shirt, and the white button-down just felt too stiff.
Yeah.
The black turtleneck just screams
Nigga's hilarious.
Cool executive. You feel
Cool
me?
exec in the turtleneck. That
Cool,
was a crazy.
creative businessman.
Exactly. Man.
Spencer, what does your photo shoot look like for that? To give the people some context.
Yeah.
You're getting your picture taken for like business accomplishment type vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on everyone's Instagram story. You know, all your people's gonna repost it, but you still want to look a little professional, grown up type shit.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to walk in there with like a t-shirt with a message. Big oversized t-shirt with a message on it. I don't know. I like myself in my uniform, you know, oversized t-shirt, baggy jeans or dark denim and some sneakers. You know what I mean? I think I would try to get a hat off.
Okay.
I would ideally, you know, fill out my tattoos a little more before the shoot. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vision I have. I don't think I really dress up for stuff like that as much.
Yeah. I don't know if I go turtleneck or nothing like that. I'm a grown man. I'm not even going collar shirt. I'd probably go like hoodie or something.
No, you get a jacket, I think.
I might go jacket.
I could see you like in a jacket
a little bit, you know.
That's the other route I might go.
Jacket and good hat.
Yeah.
Jacket, great hat. Yeah, calm t-shirt.
If I do want to go professional, I'll always go blazer tee.
Do I go sunglasses is my question.
You definitely would.
I might go sunglasses.
I don't think these people have seen your eyes in 20 episodes. To be honest.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Stereo Vision Podcast.
Hey, what's good? Episode 122. My name is Spencer.
I'm Miles.
I'm Jose.
Yeah, and this is the Stereo Vision Podcast.
That was weird.
Yeah, it did feel weird, didn't it?
We'll work on that. Yeah, what's up, y'all? How y'all living?
Chilling, man. I always love kind of looking at a year in review, so it's been a really reflective couple of days for me.
I know. I wish I would have done my homework. But check out our videos if you haven't already. I feel like the songs video and the albums video is going to be out when they see this?
Yep.
Okay, so y'all tap into those and make sure to run the views up and shit. Fuck with your boys. Yeah, it's been a great year. Honestly, in life, I think, in work and all this shit, bro, it's ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like, none of this shit is easy. A lot of unexpected shit happens. But, you know, I think we put ourselves in the field this year. We tried, bro. We worked hard. And I think we accomplished a lot of shit, especially with this Stereo Vision stuff, bro.
Yep.
I'm proud of us.
Me too.
Definitely. Niggas is not working for real this week. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not trying to out myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to work, you know, but like, I feel like music is very slow right now, especially on like just everywhere, honestly. Like, I think niggas is waiting for like the big dogs obviously dropping. We know SZA's coming. Maybe Cardi. He would do some weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a Christmas drop before, but I think December is reserved for Mariah Carey. To be honest.
I don't believe that.
You seen the charts?
Are you guys in a Christmas mood right now?
No. I never feel Christmassy in LA. I don't feel Christmassy till I go home.
That's a fact.
Yeah, the weather is just, it's not it.
It's not Christmassy.
We don't even have a tree, bro.
I mean,
we're not festive in the crib at all.
Do you ever do it without Spencer?
No, but I'm just saying, like,
No,
but I'm saying I think that's the whole big part of it.
We don't even have a
need to be
table.
around the Christmas tree. No, because
we don't even have chairs.
We do have a table.
We don't have chairs.
We don't have chairs.
We don't have a dining room table.
We have
the old
chairs.
Stereovision table.
We have chairs, just not dining room chairs. But there are factually chairs in our house.
We have a wardrobe, a dresser that is mine that we use as a stool.
Yo,
And we rotate when we can use it.
We don't rotate. Don't make it seem like that.
It is like that.
We just happen to eat at different times. I think
yo.
it's pretty convenient.
I don't know how y'all live like that. Actually, I do. I did it with you for a couple years.
Nah, that's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is one of our crazier things. Like I just haven't zoomed out enough this year. And he's been locked in. You know what I'm saying? But if zooming out, our situation is insane. It's absurd, bro. It is like it screams like only men live in this house. No women spend long periods of time here for real.
For sure.
And I, like it's.
For sure.
I would agree with that.
Whenever I have like people over, I just go straight to my room. Like, straight to the room, bro.
Nah. We're just outing ourselves the last episode of fucking 2024. Are we gonna be more honest in 2025?
I think I'm always honest with these people.
Nah.
Yeah, I think you're the only one that lies for real.
Yeah, wait, what?
You're the-
I'd never be
That's
The
like
cap.
fact
I'll say
that-
caps. I'll say caps.
About what?
I'll say caps a little bit. You just be saying shit. I don't think you be meaning what you say. You just be talking sometimes.
I disagree.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't believe you don't even.
Y'all don't count?
You can't even.
Y'all
let
don't
us
count?
say that you smoke weed in the video, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
bro,
mean,
you're fried
I be
right
mad
now.
honest. Last year I said my New Year's resolution was no more porn, no more cigarettes.
Yeah.
I be mad honest on this platform.
Yeah, but that's not crazy.
That's crazier than smoking weed.
Yeah, well,
Is that what you said
calm
last
down,
year?
bro.
Yeah,
Calm
I said
down.
that's my New Year's resolution. It's gone really well.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
It's gone exceptionally well.
You know what I'm saying? I'm honest with the people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the same amount of honest I always am. Maybe a little more. I don't lie.
You lie a lot.
I just be I be skating a little bit. I'll be conversing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Anyway,
I think you try to like appeal to the white man.
That's
a lot.
crazy. That's definitely not true.
On this podcast.
That's a bad narrative that you're trying to spread. That's an awful narrative that you're trying to spread. And I just wanna
Miles
get that
all
right
live
now.
matter.
That's just a false narrative, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all.
I was hoping we'd get a little
We
more
tried.
interaction on that post about tanning to see kind of one way or the other who was more right. But
I don't think we found an audience that thinks like we're genuinely funny yet.
Yeah.
To be honest. To be honest.
Maybe we're just not funny.
They just want to hear our music takes.
I think
when
we
we
think
when
we're
we veer
funny.
off the path, they're like, "What's going on?"
These niggas is not funny at all. You think
my
we're funny?
mom thought it was funny. She's like, that was a very brave question.
I'm proud of you, son. Thank you for saying that.
Doing good research for our people.
Wow, we're off the rails. We're hilarious, man. Shout out y'all for watching us though.
Yeah.
niggas who stuck with us this whole year, man. I think we've had some good conversations. Some highlights. What's been the funniest moment that you think we've had this year?
The funniest moment. I mean, I don't know about funniest, but just I just think back to the energy of that Vultures stream.
That was hilarious.
I think it was the first time we've had like significant people. I think we had like 800 concurrent people in that stream.
Yeah.
And I just remember like screaming. Like it's crazy the way that like that gets you all amped up. Like we thought that was the best album ever, bro. But I think it was because there was 800 Kanye fans watching us.
We was tweaking. And we had listened to like an hour of Kanye before or something.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
we were in our bag for that one.
It's crazy that was this year.
Yeah.
It feels
That
like
does
so
feel-
long ago.
Bruh, I'm shit. When you left in the Not Like Us reaction,
Oh yeah.
was it Not Like Us that he left, or was it?
No.
It was Not Like Us.
No, it was the heart. The heart.
The
part
heart you
six.
left. That leave was annoying. That was the worst leave ever.
Wait, but which one did
on.
I leave on? What are you talking about?
You left during the Heart Part 6?
yeah, he left during the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
That's when he just walked out.
That's
being
what I
annoying.
thought. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Remember when he just walked out?
I don't remember anything from the Heart Part 6 reaction. Super drunk.
Which
Yeah.
which by the way was an appropriate reaction for that song because it was terrible.
soft, bro.
It was a terrible song.
But you also left during Meet the Grams, I think.
Oh, he full left. Like
Yeah.
he finished
Remember-
without him.
remember? That
like
was
he
annoying.
abandoned us.
He
yeah.
abandoned us.
Yeah, that was a little annoying.
Were y'all hurt? That was a real reaction to a really bad song. I stand on that.
We all wanted. If we all could react like that, we're on camera.
Okay.
We're recording a video.
Yes.
You should finish the video.
And did you see that people in the comments were like, "Yes, I would have left too." You didn't see that?
Anyways, what was your favorite moment? Oh no, you said his leaving during Meet the Grams or whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty good. My favorite moment was definitely hitting 10K. That was hard. That felt good. Nigga shed a tear. But yeah, who else had some great moments? What do you want to start with?
I mean, I have a question
Okay.
that isn't quite you recapping yet.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it. We were talking about Mariah owning December, how it's kind of fucked to drop in December because the charts are taken by Christmas music. We talked about it a little bit. We had a gingerbread house making party this weekend, and we spoke about it briefly. If you could get a Christmas album from one person, who would it be?
This was an excellent question. I thought about it a little more. I think weird answer. Lucky Day. That'd be fire.
That's a good answer.
I think it'd be really good.
I think that could be cool. But I mean, you said the best one.
Yeah, I mean, I think Caden said the best one. My girlfriend, Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Bruno would be
Yeah.
great. Bruno Anderson, a Silk Sonic one would be
A Silk
crazy.
Sonic Christmas album would be crazy.
But if
feel
we're
like-
not doing that, go.
I feel like Chris Brown already did one.
I don't think he did.
I think
I went and looked for it after
don't
listening
think
to Residuals 11 times.
Luther has the GOAT one right now, probably. Oh, Luther or Michael Bublé.
Luther really loves Christmas. I listen to that shit and I'm like, man, this guy loves Christmas.
Yeah, but Michael Bublé's is a classic though too. Like no disrespect.
So is Bieber's, no cap.
You're hilarious.
I'll be that guy.
Bieber's is.
He has a couple songs on there.
I mean, how many people have made Christmas originals that have
Yeah.
stuck?
Yeah,
Besides
yeah.
him and
Mistletoe.
Mariah. Yeah.
I mean, this Christmas.
This Christmas?
Like, that's not an original from Chris Brown either.
No.
I don't know the song.
What?
It just feels like it's his song.
I mean,
This Christmas.
You know
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
yeah, that's not a Christmas
But
song.
that's the best Christmas song.
That's a good one. I like Wham! Last Christmas.
No, you don't.
Last Christmas,
don't.
I gave you my
No, you
heart.
don't. No, you
but
don't.
It's a good
the
song.
very next day,
It's a good song.
you gave it away.
I was singing that all day yesterday.
It's a good
I'm
song.
not- but it's not. It's
But
like
it's-
this
it's not what?
Christmas. What else is up there? Silent Night by the Temptations. That shit's fire.
Did they write that?
No.
Oh, okay.
But their version.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
gotcha.
If we're talking about like historic Christmas songs, you know the one I really like? Do you hear what I hear?
Another one I think the Temptations have one from that. Bro, the Motown Christmas album is legendary.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't been listening to music like that. Shout out my dad. My dad be listening to a lot of Christmas music. So I think that's what gets me in the spirit a little bit more. But yeah, I feel very detached right now from that shit.
But Osei, back to the original question. Say your line.
What line?
Say your line about who would make the best Christmas album.
I was gonna say Chris Brown.
No.
What? What's the line?
Give me a Rod Wave Christmas album.
oh yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Oh.
Giveon?
He might kill that.
I didn't even think about it, but yeah, Rod Wave would probably make the best Christmas album of all time.
There you go.
I can hear that being good.
Giveon would be
Giveon would be tough.
Awesome.
Giveon would be super, super tough. I feel like we're missing like a woman.
get like a super like naughty Christmas album from Brent Faiyaz.
No.
I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that at all.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
Would SZA do a good Christmas album?
She'd do good at whatever she does.
You know,
but I
that's
don't
a
know if that's
cop-out
like
answer.
her bag.
Yeah.
I'd rather like no, I can't even say I would rather.
Doja
That's
Cat?
I feel like that's only like maybe. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter would do that. I don't know if it'd be like my cup of tea, but that feels like her bag.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to appeal to the white man. Again.
No, I'm saying.
What is with his obsession with Sabrina Carpenter?
Did you just hear what I said?
What's going on here?
You think she's cute?
I think that's what she would do.
That's me.
Is that not on
espresso.
brand? That's on brand.
Bro, name 3 Sabrina Carpenter songs, bro.
Espresso.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
Okay.
Bed Kim.
Huh?
Bed Kim.
No, look it up. He's
Bed
lying.
Kim?
He's lying. Look it up.
Bed Kim.
it up.
BEDCHEM.
CHEM. Bedchem? Oh, like
Yeah.
bed chemistry?
Yeah.
Why do you say it like bedchem?
Because that's what it's
Yeah.
called.
It's bedchem.
Damn,
Chem-
you got
CH-
it.
CHEM? It's
Yeah.
like chemistry, like
Yeah.
bedchem.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Not bedchem.
Chem. I'm sorry. I said it. My bad.
That's okay. Hey,
Bitch.
Nux for
fuck
knowing
you.
3 of them.
It was real. You hit a deep cut off the album, a B-side.
Yeah.
Selena likes that song.
Okay.
So you were at the Sabrina Carpenter show, front row. She's in the middle of bedchem. She comes up to you, does a little gyrate, reaches
Yo.
in, kisses your cheek, bro. What are you doing?
Yo. It's like Omelay all over again.
Yeah, you're there alone. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like what?
Are you gonna holler? Are you gonna scream?
Am I gonna shout?
What if she tells you to get on stage? You get on stage with her?
That's just scary.
I know. I mean, but
Why
you've
should-
never backed down from the moment.
I think I'd back down from that moment.
Yeah?
I would definitely back down from that moment. 100%.
That's the right answer.
Can I actually say that the Omelay, did that thing happen this year? The Omelette concert?
Yeah,
That's one of
right?
my favorite moments of the year.
That doesn't
That
feel-
might have been this year. I
think
feel
it-
like it was last year.
It feels a little last year.
It was last year?
Should we get recappy?
We should get recappy. Favorite moments from the year? Favorite internet moments? I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's a really, really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
one.
What were the
Let's
best
see.
internet moments of 2024?
I mean, does Cat Williams going viral count?
Oh yeah, at the beginning of the year.
That's the biggest one, 100%.
No, that
I
was
think
incredible.
that opened the portal. I think that everything that Cat, not everything that Cat said was like true and came true, but it's kind of happening a little bit. Niggas is getting exposed. It's just very, I don't know. Cat set the tone for the entire weirdness of the year to me, and it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Did all the millionaires go down in the submarine this year, or was that last
Ooh,
year?
that feels like last year too.
Yeah, that might be last
No,
year.
Omelette was this year.
Oh, it was.
It was,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Omelette
Omelette
was hilarious.
taking that dude's girlfriend on stage was really funny.
Yeah, that was one of the best moments of the year for sure.
Let me reference.
That shit
nigga-
went super viral
Yeah, and I mean, he came up off that. He got a little advertising money off that.
for sure.
I don't know if people know who he is anymore, but you know that was a moment.
For sure.
I mean, Ray Gun at the Olympics, the
Oh,
Australian
yeah.
breakdancer.
That was hilarious. That lady was funny. Oh, I thought you was talking about the dude who shot too. You know that guy
Yeah,
with the-
yeah, that guy was funny, but I like the breakdancer a little
trying to
more.
do she was hilarious. You know, she like retired and shit.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm never gonna do this again. It's like you just got started, gang.
I know. But then I thought she like put up a competition for like 10K for like whoever could breakdance better than her.
Probably trying to get a bag. What else happened this year? What else? I mean, A Safe Place was good. You see, Yachty dropped another episode,
Yeah, without Mitch.
and like then Mitch was like, "I'll be back next year with my own show."
Oh, I thought he said I will be on the next episode of my own show.
Yeah,
Oh, I took that like, yeah, I'll be on the next episode of Safe Place because that's my show. No, he's talking about doing a new show, isn't he?
maybe, I don't know. I hope it's A Safe Place, but I don't think it is.
I looked at all the comments on that reel that they posted today, and they were all negative. Most of them were like, "Where's Mitch? Where's Mitch? Where's BBL Mitch? BBL segment? Where's Mitch?" And then one was like, "When is Yachty going to throw another temper tantrum? Where's Mitch? Where's Mitch?" They were all negative.
But I get the comments and all that. I want to watch the episode because if it's a fire interview, then you know, fuck it. That's the whole point of it.
I can't lie. I don't know if I'll get myself to watch that.
Why?
Seems like a bad chat.
You can't, but you can't.
Lil
nah.
Yachty and Lil Baby talking for 2 hours. That seems like a bad chat.
But you
I
love
cannot
niggas.
lie, bro.
Why? I think that's kind of crazy to me. Honestly,
my fault.
I've never heard them talk for real.
You haven't heard Yachty talk?
Yachty, yes, of course, but baby, I don't know.
I mean, I guess I haven't really heard him like talk, and maybe that's why I think he can't. But he probably will impress me. He probably will. I'll watch the episode. That's disrespectful.
I think that's crazy because I think also like Yachty's not bad at interviewing. I don't think he was the greatest in the world, and I think Mitch definitely added a lot to make it what it could have been, like very special.
Yeah.
But I think Yachty by himself wasn't bad at all. I think there was a reason why Joe Budden went and fucked with him, and even if you watch that interview when it was just them two at the start because Mitch was late, that shit was good.
Yeah, I think that was deeper than just Joe admiring him as an interviewer, though. I think that was more of like full circle moment. Like his career kind of started in essence in broadcasting
Yeah.
with Yachty on
Yeah.
Everyday Struggles.
But I'm saying the level of conversation was good.
Yeah, I
Like
feel you.
it was very entertaining.
It was hate. That was hate. That was hate.
Damn.
That was
I
hate.
mean, Spencer's not wrong. though.
yeah, but yeah.
What you mean?
It's not wrong. I'm not saying Yachty's not a good interviewer. I'm just not sure if that would be the best episode they put out of that.
Of course not. Of course
Like
not.
is
The
baby gonna,
highs
is
of
baby
that-
gonna carry it?
No, I'm saying
Maybe.
the highs of that episode. Yachty's not terrible. Why does baby have to carry it?
I just feel like normally when we've seen Yachty excel, it's because he's been with a super animated like guest that he can kind of play off of. I don't know if I've seen Yachty really like carry.
I don't even carry. Why can't they both just talk? I've enjoyed every episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Miles, can you admit that this will be a different type of episode? If Mitch is like not in it at all.
Mitch is not.
You're trying to make it seem like the show is gonna be the same thing it was. It's not.
I'm saying that first of all, I don't think the show is going to continue. I think that
It's not.
they've done episodes where Mitch has been late or not even spoken as part of the main conversation. He'll just chime in.
Yes.
So I think that Yachty has always carried the bulk of these interviews. So if you've ever enjoyed A Safe Place, it's been because you've enjoyed Lil Yachty steering the ship 90% of the time.
then why are the comments asking for Mitch?
Because drama. And niggas is commenting because they want us to talk about it and get a reaction. It wouldn't be cool to just act like nothing happened. And Mitch was additive and a great thing with a safe place. And I feel like he's a part of the brand.
So you feel like a sit down, I hear your point. I think what me and Spencer are saying, or at least what I'm saying, is that I don't think that a sit down interview between Lil Yachty and Lil Baby is going to be entertaining to watch. Do you think that that's true or not true?
I'm saying that I would go into that episode open-minded because I don't know their relationship, and I feel like it would be very interesting because they've both been signed to the same label for a very long time and they seem like completely different human beings. And because I've enjoyed every other episode of A Safe Place, and there's been multiple episodes where Yachty has done good. Not to say that this is going to be just a great episode, but I'm saying I'm going to go into it open-minded.
So if you had to predict whether it was good or bad.
I'd lean towards good then.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Miles bodied us. Miles bodied us in that. Hopefully it's good.
Miles didn't body us, bro. He's going to come out of this.
He bodied us.
Hating, bro.
He bodied us because my whole argument stands on the fact that I expect Lil Baby to be an absolutely terrible guest. But that's hate coming from me, and that's also coming from somebody that's not a big fan of the music. So so you bodied us. You can have it.
It feels like a lackluster. It feels like a lackluster episode, in my opinion, because even the caption was like, "The show's not back." He's literally doing this as a favor for Baby and his album rollout. In my opinion,
Could see it.
What do I know? I might be wrong,
But
Miles bodied us.
back to recappy.
Honestly,
Let's open
A
it.
Safe Place fucked us up. A Safe Place is just bad energy on podcast.
I know.
You can't talk about that shit on podcast at all.
Let's back to best internet moments. I want to open it up for like best memes too.
I mean, the latest one is that. Oh, no. Fuck the latest one. The Saw Baby Tonight meme with Leon Thomas.
Yeah.
When he was Andre from Victorious. That was easily my favorite memes of the entire year. And even how that just like expanded into like different, like, they was doing a bunch of like Nickelodeon shows, bro.
Yeah.
It was very, very funny.
I like that little penguin from Toy Story that's all horrified with whatever
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one. I would say like that one.
I don't know what the best one is, but the worst one was the Chill Guy meme.
Yeah, I hated that one.
No, I like the Chill Guy.
It was cool for a day, and then it got terrible.
I don't like that one at all.
It's bad.
Chill Guy was not terrible.
That shit was trash.
No, it was really good for a day, and then it just got oversaturated.
Nah, that shit was always trash, bro.
Nah, bro.
Fuck that.
It was good for a day.
Did you guys like Moodang?
I love Moodang.
No,
I
bro.
love Moodang. Yo,
Get these animal memes outta here, bro.
Spencer, I'm so glad you said it because I didn't know how to bring it up, bro. That was fire. I love
loved
that
it
small
too.
hippo, bro.
I love that little
That shit
little
was
hippo
so
too.
adorable.
Yeah, it was just good energy, good vibes.
That's not even my bag. You know that's not my bag. And I love that hippo, bro.
It wasn't quite toxic enough for Osei.
Facts.
I just didn't
feel
like
you
seeing
do
it all over my For You page. I was
Why?
like, what is this?
It's a cute little
It was
hippo.
it's a hippo.
I don't want to see it.
Better mic etiquette in 2025 for me.
You're working on it.
You know? No, I'm saying I'm gonna. Like, I haven't done good this year.
What do you mean?
2025, I'm gonna be better.
Like you like interrupt people a lot.
No. I think I do that the perfect amount. I mean, bringing the microphone closer to my mouth, so my audio levels are a little better.
Get a little closer to that mouth, huh?
Yeah.
That mouthpiece.
Open up.
Yeah,
My bad.
this is terrible.
My
This is a terrible place. Yeah, there was good memes. I want to talk about like the big shit. Can we talk about the MVPs and shit?
Let me make sure I didn't miss no memes that I wrote down.
This guy, he has a list of memes.
The last one is I did like the Kamala memes, the coconut tree memes.
The coconut tree memes. I wasn't there.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Oh, I did see that. I did see that. I
like
did
the
see that. I
montages
did
people
see
were
that.
making of that. Montages have been so fire this year.
The montages are incredible. I love the Like Him montages are fire with the sports shit.
Yeah.
It's so fire to
Have
me.
you guys been seeing the Hope Corps TikToks lately?
No.
What's that?
So it's like, it's so funny. So it's like these videos that were kind of like inspirational videos. There's a specific sound that cues you, and this is going to be like an inspirational video, you know? And it has this certain filter and this like black border around it. And it starts with the video, and then the beat cuts out, and they say something impactful, and the beat comes in, and it's like this creative, beautiful song. And there's pictures of like sunsets and trees and mountains and that kind of stuff while this inspiration is going on. But Hope Core has turned into just like anything core, and so they're just putting the most like flagrant whatever audio bites over that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I saw one of those for the first time today.
Yeah,
it
they're-
made it to Twitter. See, I think all of these things start on TikTok now.
Yeah.
and then they make it to Twitter, and then they make it to Instagram.
I think that's probably right.
Yeah.
and then Facebook next year.
Because I literally just saw that today.
Yeah, I mean they're just getting hot in the last like week, so you're not too far
I hate
behind.
that I know what you're talking about too, because that was the most 2024 like explanation of something I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
His nigga said Hope Core.
Yeah, I mean that's how
That's
it
a
started as Hope
wild
Core.
word.
But then today I watched one that was like unemployed core.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's kind of hitting. I don't want a job.
You're insane. You're insane. Is that the last meme that you want to talk about?
Yeah, that's all.
That's all you want to say about Hope Core?
Yeah, that's all.
Can we do MVP of 2024?
If you intro it.
All right, let me get my water. Actually, we gotta make that good. Someone else can intro it too if they want.
No, you're the group leader.
You guys like my
I hate when you say
glasses?
things like that. I really like those glasses.
You do?
a lot.
You think I look cool?
Are they just like random glasses, or are they like a little something?
Nah, they're super nice, but I won't tell you.
Tell me.
But you think they look good?
Yeah, they look great.
Cool, man. Thanks.
Wait, what are they?
I just want to make sure I wasn't, looking crazy on camera. I normally don't wear my glasses. Just asking.
What are they? Now I'm interested.
Don't worry about it.
You're weird.
I'll tell you when you get your money up a little bit.
This guy's nasty.
I'll tell you when you get hits DD. Yeah. Then you can know.
Do you think we're ever gonna get that?
Yep.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
I kind of want it.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That'd be a cool little post.
Yeah. Big smile. Big smile for real Boston Richie.
I gotta do some wild. You gotta do some wild shit for your picture, bro.
That would be funny. It's like yearbook. Like you have to start memeing it. Yeah.
I'm gonna, bro. I'm gonna. I want to get it now just for that. Okay. The MVP of 2024. This is a difficult conversation. I think that easily it has to go to Kai Cenat.
Oh, we're talking just outside of music.
Outside of music.
Okay.
Outside of music. Or do we want to go in music first and then overall?
No, we'll stay here.
We'll stay here. I think it's Kai Cenat.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about a person, he's the person I had listed down to. He had an insane 2024.
Yeah.
I have a couple more I wanna say, but we can start at Kai.
Like, I think just you can't really gloss over what he's done as a young bull.
Yeah.
Like, it's fire. It's crazy to think that I think he's a year or two younger than us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Getting crazy money, posted up with an insane amount of cars. Like, and it's obviously not about the superficial shit. And I mess with how he brings his people on, you know what I mean? Has got them real careers, got them started on streaming. And as I think really trailblaze now a way for a lot of young people to kind of now find a way to get money and be cool. And it's like a different type of person now can like kind of have someone to look up to. And that's really, really important, I think, in our community especially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with Kai, I fuck with what he's representing. And I think he's won more than anyone else this year, and he's got a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown you why the future is streaming. And he's
Yeah.
inspired someone like me that never watched stream to like how you can make this shit interesting and like what you should aspire to be like and how you can entertain audiences for hours on hours. You know what I mean? And also just like all the different things you can do with the stream. Like Mafiathon was probably my favorite moment of Kai's this year. Like, I don't know, just the clips that came out of that with Miles Morales and Drewski and that little fat kid
Yeah.
and like all the shit. So good.
They were really well put together.
Yeah.
Like they definitely had other people like helping coordinate that shit because there were just so many guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so many different activities. But even if you didn't watch the stream, like I feel like we're in an ecosystem where people don't even watch the stream, they just watch clips. And
Yeah.
they just like they know they're updated on what's going on via TikTok, via Instagram, via wherever you get like your news now.
Totally.
It's super interesting.
Yeah, and that is very interesting. Like, I guess it shows you how many young people are really, really tuned in. I think those are the ones who are really watching it like day to day, and I think people around our age are kind of consuming more of the clips and stuff like that. But it's crazy to me too how like all these dudes who are getting money are like around our age, you know, and they're making it like, because I think previously all these platforms were big, but it was for gaming and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And like a certain demographic, but there was people getting crazy money, the ninjas and people like that, like, you know? And now it's like, these dudes don't even play games. It's like live action TV shit
Yeah.
and sitcoms and skit. It's really, really crazy because it's kind of like iCarly. And
Yeah.
like it shows you how ahead of its time that was. And like obviously Kai made the connection and shit, but when you really think about it, like I don't know. I would have never thought that like entertainment would have been this now, instead of people getting like fucking like cable subscriptions and watching TV.
Yeah.
It's really all live streams now.
It's cool because it almost seems like the better we get at production and like fabrication, the more we just want to see the raw, uncut shit because we don't know what to believe. You know what I mean? Like our eyes deceive us constantly now.
Yeah.
SFX are like to a point where you could never tell the difference. So it's almost like we'd rather just have you turn your camera on, no post-production, no mixing, no editing. You know what I mean? And see what happens because it feels more authentic, I think.
Yeah, making it about the music though. That Blackboy Max kid though, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some crazy shit. I think that he doesn't even like once he harnesses what he's doing right now, bro. He could put together some wild shit because now he has pull, bro, and his songs are getting dropped on streaming services, and he's really putting on all these artists now. Like everyone's coming through for the in the booth with him. Like I don't know, he has his finger on the pulse of these young kids and like this early music, bro. It's different, bro. It's really, really different. I think he's gonna have a big 2025.
Yeah.
In our field too. I think we're gonna really, really like feel the impact of what he does a lot.
Do you think Dabo starts making music?
No.
He said he was going to. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
He like
know.
tweeted that, but I'm not sure if that was like just him trolling. He was like, now that I met Cardi, like I'm gonna stop my career as a streamer and start being an artist. I'm getting in the booth with Blackboy Max. That was the essence of what he said.
I mean, that would be kind of fire. I fuck with what that kid is doing, bro. Because I think like I saw a little bit of his story, bro. Like how he his parents are like African and very, very traditional, and they don't really support his career of like doing the streaming stuff. So like he's basically like moving around like homeless right now, just living with like different people. And like Cardi's I think Cardi probably like knows a little bit of that and like has really like helped him out and done this stuff. I think that's really dope. I don't know. I'm happy for them. Shout out all the young niggas winning, bro. Kids getting money. Outside of them, you know who I think has actually came up a lot recently? Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he had an incredible 2024. That's a great answer.
Because I didn't like him until like a month ago when he was on College Game Day and was making some college football picks. And
Of
they were
course,
fine.
that's when you like him.
I fucked with it. I was like, okay, so he's a real person.
That was
Yeah.
a really smart PR move of them
Definitely, it worked.
to make him like a little bit more, I guess, digestible. I don't know, because I just be seeing him everywhere, and I don't know what he does. I don't know why he's like so relevant.
You do know what he does.
He's an actor, and he's a really good one.
but like
He's
I
like
don't.
the biggest like actor right now.
But I don't watch his movies though.
Would it
You didn't
be
watch
fair to-
Dune?
I didn't watch them.
Oh,
Is
you
he
missed
like
out.
Zendaya adjacent?
Yeah.
You know, in terms of the acting world?
Totally.
I think so.
And he's dating. Who's dating? Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Gotcha.
that part.
But yeah, like and right now he's on an incredible press run for I forget the name.
Christmas movie though. It comes out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie.
yeah.
It's Bob Dylan biopic finally. Something I'm super excited about as like a big Bob Dylan fan. Like I think he was a great cast and they've been working on it for about 6 years. I just watched him,
Is that what the press run is for?
Yeah.
I thought it was a different movie. Oh, if it's
No,
the Bob
it-
Dylan movie, I might have to go see that.
Yeah, it comes out on Christmas. Been working on it for so long. He just did a full 2 hours with Theo Vaughn and it was excellent. So if you want to know more about the
Really?
story.
It was good?
Yeah, I mean it took a little bit to get into it, but yeah, like he's quick. You know what I mean? And it was more like him interviewing Theo Vaughn. You know what I mean? Like Theo kept trying to ask him questions, but he'd like answer quick and like ask Theo questions. I don't know. It was cool.
Fire. I think we were the last demographic that he had to. I think you probably felt like you fucked with him, but I think like now that like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You saying black people are the last demographic?
No. I was trying to say like young dudes who aren't really aware of like the acting world, celebrity world like that.
Okay, got
Because
you.
I think like College Game Day. I said him because he's a movie fan.
Okay, got you.
I see you don't make everything about race, Jose.
Fucking all lives matter, Miles, bro.
What do you mean?
Not everything's about race. I love everybody. You say that all the time, bro.
I do love it.
I personally did not like, or I did not know about Timothy Chalamet. I just felt like I kept seeing him. But I do feel like I've seen the press run. It's been impressive. Yeah, I don't have much more to say about him.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him.
I mean, you came with real MVPs because I have a couple cop-out answers
Okay.
that aren't necessarily people. But you got to throw the city of Los Angeles into the mix as the MVP of 2024.
Yeah, and it's only going up from here. to be
Because
honest.
we can start with
you
Dodgers World Series, Galaxy MLS Cup, Kendrick and Tyler, Olympics on the horizon. You know what I mean? It really seems like LA had like a huge win in sports, culture, music across the board.
I'm deciding if it's LA or like West Coast.
It's LA.
No, it's LA.
It's all LA.
I'm just saying if you could factor in more good wins just for the West Coast in general, like is it a stronger case? But no, I think you're right.
The only thing they didn't
LA's
win is
carried
the
way.
Super Bowl. The only major sport they didn't win is the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like they're dominating sports, dominating music. And I think there's a general sense of hope in the city because with the Olympics,
Braun and Bronny.
Olympics in 4 years, which means there's so much infrastructure that's currently in the works and being built. Public transportation, different kinds of like city planning. That's all like on the come up and is going to continue to like escalate over the next 4 years. You know, Intuit Dome opened. Like
New York, bro. New York had a tough year. I think LA probably is the right
What did
answer.
New York do?
New York kind of fell off at the end of the year.
Yeah, I feel
They
like
did. Cash Cobain,
Yeah, I was about to say Sexy Drill was a thing. I was going to say that was my
Kai.
favorite trend of the year.
Kai and Phantom are both from New York. AMP was in New York for a little bit. I think that was a big thing. I think like just culture and that. Tim's. That's
You
just
said
been a big
Tim's?
thing.
Tim's?
Oh, Tim's. Oh.
Nah, yeah. It's,
No,
it's
there's
LA.
no case.
It's LA.
It's been like a weak year for New York.
No, I love New York,
hasn't
but
been a week
New
that-
York did fall off. Jay-Z.
The Knicks.
Diddy.
The Knicks.
Diddy. What about the Knicks, bro? You're gonna sit here and say
Yeah.
the Knicks?
The Nova Knicks.
The
was
Knicks,
motion.
the Yankees.
The Nova Knicks
that
was
is
motion. Jalen
hilarious.
Brunson was motion.
That is
Are you
hilarious.
serious? You're hating on the Knicks?
I'm just saying that the Knicks made the playoffs isn't compared to the LA winning the World Series and the MLS Cup.
No.
And they beat New York in both those series, by the way.
I'm just saying that is true. That is true.
you know what I mean?
Liberty,
Like,
the Liberty did win though.
hey, there you go. You're right.
Nah, yeah.
They from New York?
Yes. Wow. Come on.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay, sure you did.
But
What?
like Statue of Liberty, also context clues.
yeah, context clues probably could have helped out.
I thought he was about to downplay women's basketball.
Okay, another one. Podcasters. Podcasters.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's corny to be a podcaster.
No, I think we saw we saw without a doubt the biggest year for podcasts. You see Call Her Daddy get $1.25 million deal. The Kelsey brothers get $1 million deal. And the biggest thing was the way that podcasts influenced the election. Podcasters became kingmakers, bro. That was the press run for electing Donald Trump.
Yes, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying the people at the top, 100%.
Yeah.
One. But I think it's oversaturated below that.
But I mean,
I think it's like not like if you're trying to break into the podcasting game at this point, it's a very uphill battle. And you're competing against there's a new celebrity podcast, there's a new athlete podcast every day.
yeah. Well, I didn't say we're not doing most fruitful business opportunities. We're doing most valuable players and
Most
podcasters carried.
And okay, yes.
This man got so negative out of nowhere.
This camera died.
So
this camera
negative.
died. This camera died. This one did say.
So negative.
But I'm just like, this is really if we're talking podcasters. Sorry. I thought we were being honest this
No,
year.
I get what he means. Like podcasters are winning over other forms of media.
Yes, and this is true. This is true. And I think they drove a lot of clips on like social media too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'm just talking from like an optics perspective purely. But in every way that you're describing, yeah, podcasting is up right now.
Have people been mean to you because you're a podcaster?
No, I think that I just look at a lot of podcasts and I'm like, you look crazy right now.
As we sit in a dark room with sunglasses.
Yeah, 100%.
Talking about Kai Cenat.
I'm saying I'm corny too. I say all this about myself.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it off.
I'm weak.
Mad niggas is trying to do this, bro. We just got to be better than them.
Yeah, for sure. So you got any MVPs for 2024 non-music?
I was gonna say Shannon Sharp.
Ooh, okay.
I feel like he started off the year really strong with the Cat Williams interview, and obviously he has his own podcast. He has his own show.
Yeah.
He's a show with Cinco, with Ocho Cinco. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then obviously he had the sex tape. That was pretty cool.
I don't know if that was cool.
No, he did have a big year.
ESPN.
The Savage interview was big. I
Yeah.
felt like that was a big moment.
Big moment. You know what I mean? Big podcaster.
Yeah.
Podcaster.
V is a big podcaster. Yeah, I think
Shannon's up there. Shannon's up there for sure. Shannon's been up though. I feel like he might have had a better 2023.
it seemed like all this was kind of at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'm not mad at that take.
I'm not mad at it at all. Who else? You have anyone else or is that it?
No, that was it. That was my
All
one.
right. Are we going to music? This is different.
Yeah. Yeah. So in terms of hip hop, I'm gonna ask it like
In terms of
not in terms of who do you think was the rap MVP of 2024?
Oh, Kendrick. Yeah.
I really thought about it for a second. Okay. Excluding Kendrick, who was the rap MVP of 2020.
Excluding Kendrick.
No,
is
I mean
very
first we have
difficult.
to say it was Kendrick.
Yeah,
Kendrick
of course
Lamar
it's
was the
Because
rap MVP
I don't
of
think it was
2024.
like I think there was a second place that wasn't miles behind.
Future.
We'll get to that.
No, but there was a clear. It's
Kendrick-
not fair. you
Kendrick
know?
Lamar was the MVP of 2024, obviously, with the
sure.
Drake diss, the Drake beef, the feature, and GNX, right?
Yeah, I don't
The
think it's
pop-out
much of
show.
It's just not much of a conversation, bro. Like we all saw it. To say anyone else would be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like there's. I think there's very few years when there's a right answer.
Yeah.
This is unequivocally the right answer,
Yeah.
easily. But excluding him, now we get to a real conversation. You know, I think that Future probably gets that.
Yes.
Right? Is there now who? Glorilla's up there though. Glorilla's up there.
Yeah, but I think
I love Future.
I don't think you can put her above Future.
Future
this
was
year.
mine. Future was mine. But Glorilla had more hit songs.
Did she have bigger songs?
Yes.
I'd like to see like what the numbers look like.
Oh,
I don't know.
I
have
think
no
the
idea.
numbers far exceed. Right?
no
Would you
idea.
agree?
I don't know. That's a good question. Future had massive records too. It's close. It's definitely close. Future felt like he maybe, 3 albums is hard to like fuck with.
Yeah.
But Glow broke all the way out and had singles. And I think she did 2 projects.
She had multiple singles and 2 projects.
Yeah.
I think
That
it's a
went
hard
crazy.
It's a hard comparison because we're really comparing like legacy to like breakout stars.
No.
You feel me?
Because that's what I'm saying. Just this year.
No, I know, but I still think that Future's run was so great because first he dropped 3 projects. Second, everyone was like, this dude's dropping 3 projects in like his 15th year of being an artist and still like one of the biggest artists ever.
Yeah, but that's like LeBron dropping 20 and being like, damn, LeBron dropped 20 points and he's 40 years old versus fucking Anthony Edwards going for 30.
But I think that's the conversation.
It's not a conversation. Anthony Edwards is a better player than LeBron this
Well,
year.
I don't
not
think
better overall.
I don't think Future's performance was
It's not comparable.
was
I'm just saying
comparable
that's
to 20
what-
points.
Yes.
Future
facts.
dropped 30, 10, and 10.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he had an insane
Body
year.
shit. Body
like
shit.
I don't know, one of his best years ever. To be
Future
honest,
would
not
be-
just because he's 40.
Future would be my personal choice, like just based off what was the anthems for me this year.
Yeah.
But to just not give her propers, Glorilla like bodied shit when she had to.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I think that every time she stepped to the plate, to the point, and I think what really got me so crazy is my mom literally sent me a Glorilla like meme today. I'm like, how did you even see this? How do you know who this person is?
That's really funny.
I'm like, yo, the fact that she's people know who she is now.
But how many? I think she's extremely culturally relevant, and I'm not arguing that she had hits, but like, what were the hits besides Yeah Glow and then
TGIF?
TGIF,
Wannabe.
Megan Thee Stallion song?
Megan Thee Stallion then remixed it. It was just or was it?
Oh
Glow
no!
and-
It's Glorilla's song with Megan featured.
yeah,
you're
and then
right,
they
you're right.
remixed it again.
with Cardi B.
Yeah,
With Cardi B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 3 hits.
That's fair. I don't know. I still don't feel like. I think it's Future and then Glow, but I can see what you're saying.
Yeah,
and if you
yeah.
really feel that way, if there's an argument for it, like you got
Yeah,
it.
but is there anyone else in the conversation?
I think we cast a couple votes for Tyler. I think what he did, going number 1 3 weeks in a row, heating up LA, headlining Coachella at the top of the year, and then a super successful Camp Flogna at the bottom. I think he's a 4th place.
And LaFleur all throughout dropping new shit.
Yeah.
Multiple mediums. He just dropped bedding and like sheets, like turning it into a real like holistic brand is crazy.
Yeah, bro. And I remember watching that Coachella performance live with you and shedding tears.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like
that
it
was
was
the best.
like incredible.
I mean, if we're talking about just like favorite musical moments, my favorite musical moment of the year was definitely Gambino coming out for Running Out of Time with Tyler Creator at Coachella.
Yeah.
And it's not even close. That moment literally made me want to shed tears.
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful rendition of that song to the point where I don't even think I could listen to the old version anymore.
Yeah, I feel you.
have to play that every time I want to hear that song. That was easily my favorite music moment of the year. Fuck all that shit. Cardi is in the conversation.
No, he's not.
Cardi's in the conversation. If we're counting Glorilla based off having 3 hits and being the topic of conversation all year, then we're definitely considering Cardi.
I don't think he's with those 4 that we just talked about.
That's disrespect. Spencer.
Bro, what hit did he have?
Spencer.
What hit did he have?
I'm just
What
saying,
numbers did he do?
I feel you. 2024 music, Hood by Air, Evil Jordan, and he dropped one other one, right? Backrooms with Travis.
I'm just tired of the meat
Bro.
rotting, bro. You couldn't even remember the 4th song, and you didn't include none of that shit on your best songs of the year.
Yeah.
So if he didn't
I
even
didn't
have a
wear-
top 25 song of the year, and you're telling me he's one of the MVPs of the like,
Where was that
he's
energy
not.
with Glorilla? I didn't
He's
have any of
not.
her songs in my top 25 either.
Well, the numbers back that up. The
No.
numbers do not back up your Cardi argument.
That's my personal taste. My top 25. Tune into that video.
And
once
what I'm
again.
saying is why I didn't have a
Tap
problem.
in.
Why I didn't have a problem with you not including Glorilla in your top 25 is the numbers say she was an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
The numbers do not say Cardi was an MVP
Spencer,
candidate.
you were literally considering for a mood board for this podcast wearing backwards jerseys.
It was
This
It was
nigga
kind of a
Cardi,
joke, but yeah.
This nigga Cardi controls culture. And he didn't put out the album that everyone wants, but he dropped 5 songs this year that were all slaps. And when you were in the mosh pit, you lost your mind. I'm not mad at you saying that he's not the MVP, and I don't think I would vote him as my MVP over Glorilla or Future. But to not have him in the conversation, he's above Tyler. And I love Tyler. But he definitely is.
That's sick, bro.
Bro,
I just really hate how people are making me like stand up like I hate this guy because I love his music. But to even say he's compared to Tyler, who had 2 incredible festival headliners that were posted and talked about everywhere, a top album for 3 weeks, his best-selling album of his career, a fashion brand that was going crazy all year, all this shit we just talked about, and you're selling me 5 Lucy's on Instagram and wearing a backwards jersey puts you in the same place?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of siding with Spencer on this, just because I have that Cardi take,
yeah.
and to me, he's not living up to it. It's like, bro,
How has he not lived up to
You've
it?
been teasing this album forever. You announced 2024 music. 2024 is over. Where's the project?
It's still 2024.
To me,
if he drops it before the end of this year, you can't say it's over.
Could I finish my
I'm
thought?
just already discounting what you're saying. My bad.
I would just like to finish my thought. Obviously, it's not over. Obviously, he could still drop. Scissors dropping. I don't think he's going to drop. I also think that, yeah, the Lucy's were cool. The performances have been really cool. His features have been amazing. Like, he was on Kanye's album and he was also on Future's album. Like, yeah, he's had an incredible year. But he keeps teasing this project he's not going to drop. And to me, that's like just a scared move. I think, to be honest, even though he didn't drop music this year, I think it's disrespectful to put Cardi over Travis in terms of a year that he's had.
No. I think
you guys Travis had an incredible year.
Guys. I love this. I love.
Bro,
all
Travis
of
had
these
one of
artists.
the best performances ever
Guys.
at Rolling Loud. He
I
flew in
think
on a
that
helicopter.
I really think that we're just discounting what Cardi means to culture right now, especially hip hop culture with the youth. It's really, really different. All these young niggas, all those streamers that we were just talking about that control culture and everything, their favorite person is Cardi. They're on stage with Cardi. You just talked about the Dabo shit, bro. Why do you even know who that nigga is, bro?
Bro.
His whole thing,
Bro,
is
that
based
doesn't
off
make you the
Playboy Cardi.
MVP.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Why?
Well, because
doesn't.
like our generation, that's like us with Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
a year
no,
he
no,
doesn't
no.
drop, he does 3 features.
Nah, because I think a lot of our generation is fucking with Cardi too.
I mean, like back in the like, bro, controlling culture and being everyone's favorite artist does not make you the MVP every single year you're alive and breathing.
I agree with you. But I think in the year that he dropped music and still might drop an album, If he drops the album this year, okay.
Why are you giving him this benefit of the doubt? Like he's the MVP because he might drop an album in the back 2 weeks of December.
Because I think because to me, even without it, I think he's up there. But I'm saying to appeal to y'all, don't want to lower your tone. Why are you so aggressive?
Because I just don't know. I just am tired of this like Miles meat riding Cardi
It's
narrative.
not.
It so is.
I just
and people
respect
like
it.
you are like really making me like this guy less.
Why?
Who makes great music.
But why
By
does
saying he's the
me-
MVP for dropping 5 songs on Instagram and wearing
But
a
here's my
backwards
thing.
jersey, bro.
But okay, so now that's what you keep saying.
That's what
But
he
now
did.
but now I've offered you valid points that you're refusing to listen
What
to.
valid points?
I think that he has influenced.
No. Tell me what he did, not who likes him or how lit he is with the kids.
Dropped 5
Tell-
amazing songs.
Oh, he dropped 5 songs.
I love all those songs.
Oh, but you don't love him any more than 25 other songs this year. You obviously don't love him that much. You didn't include
Yeah.
any of them on your list.
Yeah.
So you don't love them,
Yes.
and they didn't even get released
But I
on
do love them.
DSPs.
But I do
You
them.
love them.
Yes, really. I really, really like those songs. What are you talking about?
I mean, you clowned the fuck out of Osei for saying "Hood by Air" was the best song of the year of the first half.
Exactly.
You
So I'm
roasted him,
able
bro.
to, I'm
You
able to
roasted him.
differentiate when we're making lists. When I'm saying, do you know how many songs I listen to?
Yeah.
To put a song in the top 100 songs is a pretty big testament. That means I fuck with the song. Just because a song is number 75, if we're getting into semantics, and not in my top 25, doesn't mean I don't like the song.
But an MVP should have a top 25 song. Is that crazy?
Travis has had a better year than
I'm
Cardi.
also thinking bigger than just myself.
That's my take.
You're not thinking bigger than yourself, bro.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, bro. Spencer. I think.
Tell me
that-
what he did.
I think he dropped great songs. I think he's done great performances, and I think he's influenced fashion and music. And he's featured on multiple people's albums.
How has he influenced music this year?
The way that he dropped. All of these niggas is following his blueprint with the Instagram drops.
I thought
He was the one
that
who-
too, but I don't think that's necessarily
Why?
the reason. Because
Okay, why was he the first one doing it, bro?
Well, I just don't think that's the reason Kendrick and Drake did it.
But who else was doing that before him? And now the biggest artists are doing that.
It's
You
just a
don't have to-
snippet. It's been done. It's been done. Or people upload to YouTube when you don't have time to get something cleared because it's a
feels
disc
different.
that needs to come
This
out like
rollout
that.
feels different. The way that he's dropping music feels different. It feels innovative. He feels like the only authentic rock star level, like big epic superstar that we have in the next generation of rap coming up. I think that he's one of the best rap artists that we have if we're just keeping it to rap too, not just music overall. Because I think he's in a music overall conversation, but just keeping it to rap, bro. If we're talking about our genre, he's the one that's keeping it alive with the youth. 100,000%, bro. All these young niggas that we want to continue to enjoy rap music and keep the culture alive and keep pushing this shit the same way we have and innovating it, they're all taking from Cardi. None of these young niggas exist without Cardi. And I'm not saying this as like, yo, this nigga's my favorite artist ever. I'm just saying that out of respect for the game and seeing what he's doing and how he's moving with this shit and keeping it always about the music, not about drama and weird shit like everyone else is doing and playing into all these Twitter games and all this stupid shit, I'm gonna get a young nigga credit. He's killing shit right now.
Okay.
Is that so bad though?
Yeah, you're smoked for saying he's an MVP. I like your take. I think Travis had more substantial claims for maybe an MVP this year.
I think so too.
What did he drop?
He had one of the biggest tours of
What
all
did he
time.
drop? But no music.
I mean, he did the new Days Before song. 5 songs. 5 great songs that he actually sold too. That actually have streaming data to back up. So the same amount of music as Cardi.
He also
Bigger
almost,
shows.
You think that
He almost
those
went
songs
number
make the
one
same
off a
impact as any of
10-year-old
those?
mixtape.
Went number one off a 10-year-old
Yeah,
mixtape.
That's hard. That's hard. But that mixtape had been out.
What,
Travis was.
bro, that's what I just said.
I think Travis.
What
just-
are you saying?
I think also
You
Travis
bought the merch.
Yeah, I fuck with Travis. Travis is one of my favorites. I think he's just been there. Like I don't think he did anything different. I think he's been on top. Like he's been. Yeah.
I don't think so because obviously he had a big fucking downfall. And he's been climbing
Facts,
back
facts,
up and trying to
facts,
get back
facts,
up from
facts,
that.
facts.
I think this year is important for
I'm
him
saying-
because did you see that show he did in Rome?
That shit was fire.
was
That shit was
incredible.
fire. I'm not mad at Travis being up there. I'm not mad at Travis should be up there.
I'm also going to restate that he flew into Rolling Loud on a helicopter, then hit
Yeah.
a tank, and then hit the stage.
yeah.
That-
Travis
and then
is-
Owen Wilson performed with them. like what? Yeah, yes, Dabo performed with Cardi,
Did
but
Travis-
Owen Wilson performed with Travis Scott.
Did
bro.
Travis
It's a different
take
level.
the crown as best rap performer from Tyler? I think he might have.
It's different. It's
Not
different.
for me, yeah.
It's different because Tyler, I feel
What
like
does
is
he
more
have
of a
to do?
storyteller.
But what
with
more
the
could he
stage
do?
design and
Especially-
shit.
Exactly, but that wasn't there this year.
Yeah, but I mean,
What we've seen, because I think they were close before this year, and Travis has delivered on multiple occasions. and Tyler had the opportunity to and didn't.
I mean, I guess it means you have to define like what makes a good performance to you. Because to me, by my metrics, it's not close. I've seen them both in the last year, and Tyler is far more impressive, more skilled performer in my opinion, based on what I like.
But I'm saying Chromacopia.
Yeah.
You're saying the Chromacopia show compared to any of the shit that Travis has done this year?
Yeah, it was more impressive performance than the Utopia tour.
I think we also need to see the tour because the tour hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, and I'm saying a festival. Well, because you know me, bro. I like the mic on. Let me hear you rap. That's what I like. Sorry. Travis's show was so fun. So much fun. Great stages and great energy, great crowd. It's not the same.
You were GA for Travis?
No, I was in a box. What?
GA might have been different.
I had a good seat.
GA might have been
I had a good
different.
seat. All I wanted to
But you
drink,
feel me?
all I
But
wanted to eat.
Yeah, of course. But you feel me? You know that is a different experience.
Yeah.
Being in the crowd and shit. I don't know. I feel like he did some shit, but of course, Tyler and him, like you're nitpicking at a point. You know, that nigga's an incredible performer. For all the negative that I seem to like talk about, all that, like he's still 9 out of 10.
It's funny that you said you were in a box. I feel like you can be in a box for a Travis show, for a Tyler show, but you can't for a Travis show.
type shit
Yeah.
In order to
Type
feel the
shit.
effects.
Type shit. 100%.
I feel that.
100%. Or like Playboy Cardi.
But as you get
I know
older,
I wasn't in a box for that one.
as you get older, you don't want to do that
Kinda.
for either of the shows. You want to be in the box.
Yeah.
So I do feel like a Tyler the Creator show would be a better, more enjoyable performance for me.
It's just a more enjoyable performance as the show becomes more about the performance and less about your necessary experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, about like just being lit, you know?
It's more about the person on stage being incredibly gifted and talented and being in awe at what you're seeing, and less about holy shit, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's do what we need to do to get on that level and let's rage. It's a different experience.
It is a different experience. And I think that's what it should be chalked up to. It's what you want that day.
Yeah.
And what you want from the artist too, and the type of music. Because what does their music lend itself to? You know, why do you listen to that person's music and things like that? 100%. On my day-to-day, like I'm never taking my girl to a Travis Scott show or anything in that world. But you know, Tyler, I think you could take. I take my mom to it. She might appreciate. You know, completely different vibes. Who else in rap really had a great year?
Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah, I've been avoiding like saying him, but definitely he's a young dude who came up.
It's over. It's over for
If
him.
we're putting him in the
No,
mix,
but he deserves to be. He did something.
yeah, I would like to mention Doechii.
Oh yeah, Doechie's. See. Am I wrong for saying Doechie's in the MVP conversation?
I think you could say she's like, we could put her in the MVP conversation.
It's too early for her still.
I think that
It's too early.
She's like 5 or 6. Like there's no way she would win it this year.
She wouldn't win it, but she'd get a vote.
Yeah.
You know how like niggas be getting like all the players
That's
get first place,
one
second place
vote,
votes.
yeah.
she
She
did
did
get
get
some first place votes,
She did get a Grammy nom though.
and that's what I was gonna say. Her argument is critical acclaim.
Yeah.
You know, I think everyone else's argument is like, oh, the masses and shit, but like fans and like artists, like fans of real artwork and like real high. No, I don't want to like downplay the other shit too, but it's like it's just different. You know, it's a different type of accolades that she's getting right now for her body of work. And I think with her album, that's what's going to be interesting. And I'm excited for her in 2025 because when she drops that, I think she might have more of the hits.
Yeah.
That's going to really meld everything together.
I
perfectly.
fully agree.
But I think she's in the conversation for sure.
I mean, as long as we can all agree, we got Kendrick and then Future and Glow. That's our pedestal, right?
No.
Who you got?
He's gonna put Glorilla over Future.
And then Cardi over all 3 of them because he wore a backwards jersey.
Do I get to say my? Do I get actually?
Go
say
ahead,
my
bro.
three?
Yeah, go.
My 3 would probably be Kendrick, Cardi, Future, as my 3.
Didn't you fight
That's
for
insanity.
a long
That's
time about why
insanity.
Glow was over Future?
It's insanity.
That she could be. I'm just arguing for argument's sake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking, bro.
Yeah.
I'm podcasting. My bad.
Yeah.
Insane list.
Oops.
Insane
Yeah.
order.
I
Yeah.
think it's fun. I like it. You know,
He said that's a fun order.
Five songs over 3 albums. Whatever.
culture, man.
Culture.
I'm sorry, I love the culture, bro. Look at the white man telling me about culture.
Yo, don't
Crazy.
do that to him, bro.
Yeah.
Now you want to be like, oh,
see, I
look
can't
at the
do
white
it.
guy.
I knew I wanted to see what
Now
you're
that
saying.
it's convenient.
No,
I'm just trying to see.
convenient.
I'm just trying to see what you're okay with.
Look, don't put Spencer down, bro.
Thanks,
don't put
bro.
Spencer down because you can't win an argument.
Appreciate you.
Oh, I won. Okay. You know, I'm beating this nigga up in arguments today, bro. Y'all ain't come. Y'all,
But you're not beating me up
in.
in aura. Negative 60,000 aura.
You copy my swag
What,
with the glasses.
bro? I don't know if you know, but these are Burberry.
Talk to me. Yo, see, niggas can't do that to me no more. That's what I'm saying.
Burberry
Don't play with me.
with the blue,
Let me
with the
know.
blue
You got it.
tints,
You
with
got
the
a
blue
gang.
tints,
You got a
with the
gang.
blue
You got a
tints.
gang.
I don't know if you know that though.
You got a gang. My bad, bro. See, that's what I was saying. That's why I had to come prepared because I know niggas gonna try to talk to me like that. I'm like, yo, quit playing. Bro.
You kind of grabbed something that looked like his. Was that your inspo?
Nah. I
Yeah,
put these
wait.
on. I
Those
had never seen
frames,
these
those
before.
frames look a little familiar.
It's a little better.
The teacher,
It's a little better.
the student,
These niggas-
Mr. Miyagi,
Nah.
Karate Kid.
Honestly, shout out Jeff. He was the. I wasn't even thinking about getting nice sunglasses till I saw niggas doing. I was like, okay, that's what adults do, I guess. Is that it for rap MVPs?
Yeah.
Rap list. Should we do overall music MVPs?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to hear you talk about Charlie XCX.
Do you want to talk about it? Though?
No, I don't think I have anything intelligent to add to that conversation.
But did we see-
we all felt the impact of Brat. She got it.
That's what I'm saying. Can we just talk about it? We don't
Okay.
have to do. We don't have to
Yeah.
do the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me know
'Cause
how
I'm
you-
interested in that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to have a conversation from you and learn from you honestly, because I think that you put more time into that, and I think that me and you have an aligned music opinion.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you thought about it. Is that crazy?
No, I just don't think I am the voice for
Do I
Charlie
have to
XCX.
break this, bro?
But what I'm saying to you is I didn't really like the album that much.
Okay.
And so but I know that it was like the
Bro,
album of the
bro.
year, the moment of the year. I just don't feel like adding that negativity into the space because I don't get
but
it.
But why do we have to be negative about it when we can have a wider conversation because of this? We all give a fuck about music, right?
Yeah.
We all work in music. We all we're interested in what makes people tick. At least me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in why people like other music. I'm interested in why people think music is good that maybe I don't think is good.
Mm-hmm.
But if it happens on a mass scale and everyone loves it, it's something about it is right. And I think it'd be in my interest to at least understand it a little bit and have a conversation about it. Because
Yeah.
that affects the genres we love, both from a financial perspective and in the I'm about to burp, I'm sorry. And in like the public sphere.
You know, Miles, no, I definitely agree with you. I have a question though. Did you listen to the album?
No. Charlie's?
So that would probably be the start of everything you're saying.
No, obviously. I have to listen to it. But I want to just hear you guys talk about it. Because you have listened to it and so have you.
Yeah.
So why can't you guys talk about it? Or my thing is
you gotta go talk to Kaden about it. You gotta go talk to
Nigga,
Gus about
bro,
it.
bro,
No, I'm
we
just saying
haven't-
you have to talk to people that like it, bro. Like,
But I want to
like,
get your perspective on not
I
just the
have
album,
no-
not just the album. How did it affect culture? What did you see with it in culture and everyday life?
Oh, I hear you.
That type of
So
conversation.
let me tell you, bro. She made her album cover green. I don't know if you saw it. It was called Brat. It was green,
Pop music.
and it was everywhere.
But pop music. When was the last time that
you know who Kamala Harris is?
Yeah.
She tweeted this. She said, "Yo, it's a Brat summer."
Is that not interesting?
No, it's so interesting. I'm just trying to tell you, I don't have a lot to say about it, but we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
That song Apple was pretty good.
Say, what did you like about Brat?
It's not what did you like about Brat. You're stupid. You're making the conversation stupid.
I'm
like
mad,
that.
I'm mad at you
You're
for
dumb.
me routing Cardi still.
Why? Why? Because I made good. It would be
All right,
different.
hold on. Give me a second. I'm over it. Let's stop.
It'd also be different if I made bad arguments. I made good arguments. No, fuck you. I don't even want to talk about it no more. We can do something else. We can do something else.
Who is your music MVP? Shabuzi?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Do you not want to talk about Shabuzi? Can we not open the floor up to more conversation? Fuck
Shabuzi,
niggas.
no, Shabuzi did have an incredible year. For an artist that at the beginning of the year was literally like, I wouldn't say no name, that's a strong word, but like had no footprint for real. Like that might be an MVP.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Country music. There's now black people in country music. Beyonce just dropped an entire country album. Fucking Quavo's doing country songs now. Clearly something is happening in the wider music world that we need to kind of adjust to a little bit. I don't know. It just is. This is becoming mainstream in a way that I never really knew before. I feel like for the first time, like I'm seeing the effects of rap not being in the forefront of this shit anymore. I feel like rap was the biggest genre the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like country music has always been huge. I don't know why it's
Yeah.
having like a moment now, but I do think other genres for a while, and now we're at the peak of this, have been taking the elements of hip hop and rap that everybody likes, and they're just like pulling it and adding it to their own stuff. Like for example, that Morgan Wallen album he dropped last year had a ton of 808s in it.
Yeah.
Had a ton of 808s.
Right?
You know what I mean? And like a lot of those songs were sounding like way more, like some of them were damn near like fucking country. I don't even know if I want to say R&B fusion, but like he took elements of
Yes.
black music and like
Yes.
made it his own, you know?
This is happening a lot. Or even when you look at like, bro, obviously I'm not out here listening to fucking K-pop music and shit, but when you watch those music videos or even you hear some shit in passing, it's so much R&B influence. All these like bigger genres are now taking elements from R&B and hip hop. And I feel like those genres aren't necessarily getting as much shine. It's dope to see a Not Like Us breakthrough. I think him, Drake will always have that ability. But I think it's going to be harder and harder for the young niggas to really break through on a monumental level. And I think we're kind of seeing that. I love Laserdisc. I think he's incredible, you know what I mean, for what he's doing, you know, at such a young age, whatever, da-da-da. But I don't think he's ever going to have the chance to really break through a certain ceiling, you know? And if he doesn't move a certain way, it's so hard because there's just so many of them. It's an oversaturation. Like, I don't think that people really, the average consumer is really checking for the next up-and-coming rapper anymore.
Yeah, it's weird because pop, country, K-pop, Latin music, they're all taking those elements from hip hop and becoming bigger. Yeah. And then hip hop is becoming more niche and segmented. Like there's definitely a whole section of hip hop that's not really streaming anymore like that. But you look at like the pain rap stuff, like that's going through the roof. Like look at someone like Rod Wave, like he's huge. And then you look at also like the underground, like Cardi adjacent group. I don't know if it's streaming like that, but it's a whole subculture that feels more like rock and roll.
It feels like rock and roll, but it's not streaming like that. That's why it's still a little bit like, this is just the kids. But bro, Boston was streaming crazy this year. Huncho was streaming crazy this year. Kodak always streams good. Rod Wave obviously doing arenas and stuff like that. It is interesting that that's the segment of rap that's kind of been able to explode. And I do think some of it is maybe that like, this is more melodic, this is more singy. So like maybe you're getting a couple more like R&B fans. And I think it's appealing to women. So I think that they're definitely also running that shit up more than they would like a Lil Baby or something like that. But everything that I see from a number standpoint, bro, and just like going to see like who's getting the most follows and shit like that and who's tapped in, bro, it's all these random singer-songwriters, just these white kids in the room with the guitars, you know, playing that random, like, is that what everyone wants to hear now? I'm confused. I don't know. This shit, I don't understand it, but I feel like it's really like, now it's in my face how big that shit is and how prominent it is. And some of it is good though. You know, like you said, I would have never really listened to Clairo. Incredible. And I think she's cut from that cloth and at the forefront of this genre. She had a great year, like just from a music standpoint, what you put out, that project is great. You put me on another song that was good, bro. But I don't even hate, I'm not listening to Chapel Roan, but I fuck with her and the shit that she be saying and how she's moving and how she's kind of got people to talk about privacy and celebrity culture and shit like that. I fuck with that. She's all about the artistry, it seems like. She does the shit to the max. I like that shit. And you're gonna laugh at me like, I don't even hate on Sabrina because she does the work. I think that's why I want to talk about like these pop stars and shit, because I do think they're a testament to doing the work that I think a lot of artists in the genres we love maybe don't always want to do, especially rappers.
Yeah, I don't want to like talk down on like rap and hip hop, but I do think that there's a certain level of like artist development process that you have to go through, and I think as we've gone on with the genre, right, and like short form became a thing, for whatever reason, our genre got impacted the most by the artist, like the lack of artist development, right?
Yes.
It felt like things were going super viral, getting picked up, and then not being properly worked on. Whereas like that never really happened in pop and country and other genres for whatever reason.
I think that the same way that we're talking about all these other genres taking from R&B and hip hop, let's take from them too. And I think from an executive standpoint and on our end, we need to learn from them because Sabrina Carpenter's been signed. That's a project artist. I think Chapel got dropped and was picked up. Like you have to give these artists time to work. on the back end and teach them once again how to really do this consistently and show up for themselves and put them with the right people and set up intentional sessions, not just throwing them in the room with the biggest name as soon as they get signed, you know? There's so much that we can learn from these stories and apply to these artists so that we can really like actually nurture the next one up. You know, a Lil Tyler, I don't even like think that nigga's like the craziest thing ever, but like, you know, like teach him and like really, really like make him duck off. Take the TDE example. I think TDE working so well is the perfect example of how on a major label level and just everyone kind of needs to treat these artists, you know?
Facts.
Take these kids that if you see them at face value when they first get signed, you're probably not going to be blown away at all. Like, you know, like they're probably going to be good and have some talent, but there's going to be a lot of groundwork you have to do there. And I think doing that over time, it may take 5 years, but when they break, they're going to be Doechii. They're going to be Kendrick. And even if they don't become the biggest artists in the world, Isaiah Rashad, Schoolboy Q, Ray Vaughn, these are niggas who now are able to live and make lives for their families off just making music. That's pretty fly.
Yeah.
I wonder what these contracts look like, because in my opinion, the TDE stuff works because they're able to make money from everything.
I think they're
I think the 360 is a thing, to be honest.
We don't know. I think that they're just very holistic with what they do. So I think that when they take you in, they have a very good infrastructure of people around LA.
I think it also is like who they're looking for, because at the end of the day, they're looking for talent. You know what I mean? And I think that is something that I think it kind of goes back to what we were talking about with performing and like what real talent is in this shit. You know what I mean? And you know, if you're aspiring to be on TDE, you need to be able to rap. You know what I mean? Or sing your ass off. There's nobody that doesn't do either of those things, just at a talent level. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of, I think, maybe where my gripe is with the whole underground. And when people say this is the future of the genre, you say this is what's carrying this genre on. No, this is kind of where the genre has been dying. It's because it's no longer cool and profitable to actually be very talented with your pen. You know what I mean? And like that, to me, I think we're looking at other things, because you brought the Laserdisc example. Laserdisc is not ever going to be Kendrick or Drake.
Yeah. Just
because of like, you can see where both those people started too. And that's why I think you're seeing pop and country really take the spot of hip hop, is because they never stopped prioritizing the best voice, the most talented musician.
Yeah, they did.
When?
The TikTok era.
I don't know if they did, bro.
Everyone and their mom was just getting.
You know how Sabrina Carpenter got popping? By touring like crazy. The first thing that went viral was the end of her shows when she's improvising, singing with the mic on, guitar. Like,
I don't think she's the most talented.
I don't either, but like she got on with real talent and like putting in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Putting in the work is that's what I harped on. I think that's the thing. I don't think you have to be the one, because I don't even think like an Alameda is the most outrageously talented. I think the best thing about her is probably her pen, you know, but I don't think she's like a crazy out of this world voice. I don't even know if SZA's an alien. Yeah, you can't really even compare her. But yeah, like I don't think like Ray Vaughn can't like rap his ass off, but I do think there's a put in the work mentality with him, you know, that type shit.
He totally can rap his ass off.
He can rap like really well, but I don't think it's like anything you haven't heard before. You know, like Q
it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's really good technically, but like I think like Ab-Soul, Schoolboy Q, these dudes take different approaches to rapping.
I think we had some incredibly electric superstars that too many people are trying to follow. Young Thug, Playboi Carti, Future, some of our generation's best. Most talented, makes the best music. But I don't necessarily think that's a good formula to follow, because I think they captured lightning in a bottle and channeled energy and sonics and melody and curation with producers in a way that it's way more difficult to do. And why that I think we haven't seen anyone be able to really success them in those lanes.
Why do you think it's more difficult to do? Like, why do you think it's difficult to repeat?
Because I think there's way more factors that go into why that worked.
I mean, I think they just dropped fire shit and were player. Like, what else did they have? What made them different than the dudes trying to come up now?
I think it's a mix. I think there's a lot more branding involved.
But that came from nothing.
Yeah. And
You
they
know?
branded that. You don't need money to brand yourself.
It's like how it's like how Tyler attached himself to Supreme.
Yeah.
You know, and I think Cardi did that with like designer brands and shit like that. I think Pop was doing it. I think Pop had potential to do something like this. So he lets me know that it's possible.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah. That was the closest thing to being
Damn,
one of them.
bro. He was really gonna be a superstar.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, Tim, do you agree?
Yeah, because it was different.
I'm trying to think
I don't
if
think he
there's anyone
followed
else.
any formula. I think that was like a
Facts.
different sound.
I'm just saying it's possible to do in the more modern era than that era. Like, because I think Cardi and them, like, I think Cardi I would put with our age group, but like Future's a little bit older. Who was the other one that you said? You had another good
Thug.
example. Thug is a little bit older too. But yeah, other than Pop, who else was there in rap?
Like Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD, yeah. What do you put Travis?
Travis is there.
Travis is there. You know, we have some dudes that are still carrying shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just not, the young bulls. We need another young superstar in rap in 2025. That'll be a big thing. I think that'll be huge for us.
But we need
but we
we
just
need
got
one.
Doechii.
We need okay.
But that's
yes.
different. That's a whole different thing.
Why?
Because that's the TDE route that I was talking about.
But that's rap. I'm just talking about rap as a whole. Because I don't mind. The underground is the underground. That's why it's called the underground. Sorry to say it a million times. Like I don't associate Playboy Cardi, Future, any Young Thug, any of them with the underground.
You don't associate Playboy Cardi with the underground?
I think he influenced the underground, but I don't think he came up in the underground. He came. I don't consider SoundCloud, all SoundCloud artists underground. I don't know. What do you think? You were there more.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the underground is something that happened as a result of Uzi and Cardi. Like,
Right?
They literally
Yeah.
all sound like them.
Yeah. I think that Uzi and Cardi weren't underground though. They just created what we know as it now.
Yeah.
We know it as. I can't talk.
I mean, I think there was a distinct shift in hip hop music where it kind of split. Sometime around, you could say Gucci Mane, you could say Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? And I think drill and trap went one way and backpack rap kind of stayed in the other world. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think in 2024, I think the major through line of the genre through its 50 years followed the backpack route. And that's where we get a Doechii, to be honest. And I think we got to see a beautiful era, but I don't know if that's going to be the most sustainable way for hip hop artists to move forward, to be honest.
Oof. That's so funny. Do you consider Tyler a product of backpack rap?
Yeah.
I don't.
No?
I do.
I do a little bit.
I think his inspirations. Well, now I can't name a single inspiration.
Kanye
but-
Pharrell.
And I was gonna say that's.
Kanye is quintessential backpack.
I know, but I just think that producer. I think the future of rap is the producer artist combo, and I think that's what you take from the Travis Scotts of the world.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that like the way that you saw Cash obviously not go all the way, and like I know you're not the biggest fan of his music, but just the way that he kind of created a moment in rap again. And did that, kind of broke through on a little bit of a major scale in the early part of the year. It wasn't obviously like super sustainable, but like I think more and more of these kids are learning how to produce and make this music. And that's why it sounds like shitty underground music. Because a lot of the times it's kids recording in a mic with no resources. But we are getting back to the essence of hip hop. Because like, I've even watched, I hate to keep bringing him up. I watched like a Laser Dim video. It was like a day in life or whatever. Like this dude was just walking around.
Yeah.
He's rapping all day. Like he records into his little Apple earbuds, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you know, it's like, it's whatever and what he's talking about. Like he be trying to rhyme and do this shit, you know, like it's something. So I do think that these kids will be able to, again, like capture the thing that Young Thug, Future and all them did, but it is going to take time. And we need someone to. But I do think backpack rap is just an easier way to do it also.
I was confused that I see what you mean by the producer artist combo. I think artists like Layla, for example, like even though she's not rap,
But R&B can be a part of this too.
Yeah, I think that she's a prime example of that. I thought you meant more at first, like artists and producers like are gonna be the stars. Because I do feel like that's where we're going anyway.
Yeah,
I think a
yes,
lot of these
yes.
artists are not shit without their producers.
Same thing.
To be honest. And I
Same
think
thing.
like in other genres, you have bands. I think we need a little bit more of that. I think
Yes.
producers need to be brought more to the forefront.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think they are, and I think that's happening more with this dude, OK, who does a lot of Netspin, a lot of like Destroy Lonely and shit like that. He is a very good producer tag that everyone knows now too. I think that if you can't produce for yourself, you're gonna need to be in lockstep with a producer. That's a must at this point because they're gonna understand your sound. You're gonna be able to really craft.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the genre, but we do need, just keep dropping, keep developing, but at the same time, we got to give them time.
Yeah.
Because you would have never known. But give these kids 5 years, because a lot of them are young too. When they touch like their early 20s and actually mature as people too, they might be giving us some real bangers.
Okay, so who do you think were the best new artists of 2024? Speaking of this younger generation, who had the most impressive, showed the most promise to really break out in the next couple of years?
I mean, you saw it in my album of the year video, but definitely Layla to me. In the R&B space, I think that she was able to really, really bring new energy. Like I said, get more. She was able to accomplish all the high highs of everyone else, and still be innovative, still bring a fresh sound that also felt like a comfortable throwback. I loved her body of work, and she gave us hit singles.
Yeah.
I think she had to be number one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jose?
I was gonna say Layla too. Layla, Doechii. I want to go a little bit more traditional in terms of like what I listen to, but I don't really know, to be honest. I see the music I listen to lasting. I don't see it being like. I think it all has a ceiling. I think Rod Wave, he's out of here for sure.
Yeah, he already broke out.
But he already broke out. You
Did
know what I mean?
Doechii
And
already break out?
I don't think that there's. I don't think there's other artists in that lane that are gonna break out. You know what I mean?
Does Doechii fit in this conversation?
Doechii has no ceiling.
No, I'm saying, does she fit in the conversation of like,
Yeah.
the question you asked?
Of best new artist?
Yeah.
To me, no, because
Right?
in 2022, we said she was the best new artist.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
I see
can't
what you're
really.
saying.
I don't think, yeah.
She already had a
But
couple
shout out
hits.
to us for being early,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. One that I was thinking about that also it's like I don't know if you can really call him a new artist, but McGee. You guys have heard me talk about him a lot with the year end stuff. With 2 Star and the Dream Police, I think he really just dropped one of the most unique, innovative albums we've seen in years. And he's been making music since 2018, but it really seemed like this was the year that everyone started to just kind of take notice of him.
I think he's in the Doechii category of like breakout star.
Yeah,
But
breakout star.
He's one of them. Like, again, not my favorite type of music, but
Yeah.
just the respect that people who really are about it put on his name. And like, I've seen some of the videos, like, again, I don't know how crazy what the dude is doing is, but I haven't heard anything that sounds like it.
Yeah.
Shout out Jack. You know, he like grew up with him.
Yeah, he was telling me the story of
ridiculous,
Flogna.
bro. That's ridiculous to me. Who else fits in best new artist? Is Bossman D-Lo a new artist? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he counts.
Yeah.
I think he had a great year. Low Shimmy, does he count?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, why would
on
he
the
not count?
back end, on the back, because I've been on Low Shimmy for a little minute. But
Oh, he's early. That's what he's saying.
but yeah, I
saying
mean,
we're late.
this year he went stupid. I think it's fair to call him a best new artist.
Yeah, I think if we're talking about them though, I don't want to be the one to say it, but Cash Cobain. That has to be like the hip hop best new artist. Like as someone that doesn't even like love the music like that. That's got to be it, right?
No, I definitely agree. I think that unfortunately for me, coming into like 2023, listening to Sexy Drill and seeing where it's gone now, my opinion on that may have shifted. I definitely think I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying like I'm not excited about it anymore.
But for the
unfortunately.
moment that he had, if we're talking about 2024, he should be acknowledged.
He owned the summer.
for sure.
He owned the summer for sure.
Yeah. To not talk about him would be crazy. He gave us real quality music. It was a new feel and it was necessary for the summer. Because we didn't get any summer bops from like Drake or anyone like that. I think Cash was kind of giving us the fun stuff that made us still dance during the summertime.
Do you guys consider Anicia a new artist this year?
Yes, definitely in the conversations. And I love how much love she's been getting from the critics.
Me too.
She's one of them. Great team, great. Like she's fun.
Yeah.
And authentically herself all the time. I like how she moves. I think she's gonna have a very long career in this.
Oh, another one. Two Hollis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I really, really like his sound.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That comes from all this.
Yeah,
all
but
that
from
underground
what?
shit, all that Cardi shit that we was talking about, that comes from it, and that's the one who could take this shit further. The way
Hip-hop?
yeah, bro. I think he's like a baby of our culture, in our field.
Sure,
and is
but we
opening for
gotta
Ken
stop
Carson.
calling it. We gotta stop calling it rap at some point. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? I
yes.
think that's my
No.
biggest problem. We've had this fight
Wait,
before.
wait, no, but so we had this fight before. I think we agreed that he is rapping, but it's not hip hop necessarily, or it's a subgenre of hip hop.
Yeah.
But it's not. But he is rapping. We
Yeah.
can't call it traditional hip hop. It is hyper pop, hip hop, whatever you want to call it. But he is rapping.
Yeah, and he's like, I consider that as something that's coming from this younger generation.
Okay.
You know, but I do fuck with that. And I fuck with where he's going and how he's pushing this down. That's fly. Scary imagery though, bro. Like, come on.
Very scary.
Makes me uncomfortable to go on your Instagram page. Your music is good, but I can't.
Hey,
Put some lotion on or something. He's very
Why-
looks very dry.
Yeah.
white man, the white man. I rock with the look. I rock with the images.
Who else? Who else?
What, you don't like that?
No,
rock
I was
with
gonna
the
throw. I was gonna
images.
throw out Tommy Richmond, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Best new artist for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Why didn't you want to say that?
Because I was actually having this conversation yesterday about Tommy Richmond. I don't think that he should be in the hip hop conversation.
We're just talking about best new artist. We talked about Layla.
And McGee.
Okay, got
Yeah.
you. I think
guy-
I think people placing him in the hip hop conversation is hurting him. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's my little take. I don't want to go too far.
But best,
gas
best
it
new
up,
artist.
yeah, best new artist for sure. He had one of the biggest songs of the
Yes,
year, and
yeah,
the album was
definitely.
incredible.
Say his name with some conviction for the social media clip.
How do I say it?
This guy hates Tommy Richmond, bro.
No, I'm just nervous, bro.
Just say it.
I'm gonna eat.
What are we talking about? Best new artist?
Yeah,
I think Tommy Richmond deserves to be in the best new artist conversation.
for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
He probably
But-
wins that conversation, honestly, with who we've talked about. If we're talking about quality music and critical or like just numbers, doing numbers.
Numbers for sure, because he had one of the biggest songs of the year. Yeah,
Yeah, and Devil is Alive was a certified hit too.
facts. Why didn't he put that on the album?
But then I guess we have to say Shabuzi's a new artist too.
yes. No, but he's not a new artist.
He's just as new as Tommy Richmond or
know?
some of the other people we've been talking about. Well, I guess not just as new, but
Nah, but Shabuzi, I feel like it's hard to put him in the new category just because he had some songs on like soundtracks.
Yeah.
He was in the Spider-Man soundtrack.
facts. We'll
Yeah,
say
but that
breakout.
doesn't count. That
No,
doesn't count.
he's right. He's right. You can't have that big of a placement that long ago.
But
and
did he
still
have
be a
any?
new
But does he
artist.
like solo songs?
Yeah, I mean, I told you my sister was listening to him in like 2014.
Oh, okay.
Like he's been at, and you know Winning Streak. You remember when Sam used to listen to that shit all the time?
That's Shabuzi.
Yes. How it feels to have a winning streak, yeah. He's been had music for so long. He's just rebranded. Breakout star. He's in the category with Doechii and McGee. Breakout star. You just realized that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shabuzi.
Wow.
He used to rap. And then he used to sound more like St. John.
Yeah.
Oh my God, St. John. That's a crazy artist.
St. John, I really liked St. John
Where you at,
for that
Saint?
little run he had.
That's another one of my sister's favorite artists. Shout out Megan. Shabuzi and St. John.
I used to listen to St. John a lot.
I used to slap a lot of St. John too.
Yeah.
Why are you such a hater? We saw him in Vegas, bro.
Why do you automatically go to hate? I'm not you.
You remember?
Don't transfer your hater energy to me. That's
You-
your bag today. You put on the sunglasses and start hating.
What?
My bad.
I was just trying to talk about that great time we had at the day club.
Fuck you.
You know what really, because St. John would have been
No. We're not
no.
No.
He would have been an
Here we go
amazing.
into
He would have
St.
been.
John.
He could have
Oh,
been.
I was looking really good.
He could have been a much bigger artist. But the difference between him and a Juice WRLD is really the pen. To be honest,
Yeah.
Juice WRLD really could rap and really had some very clever bars and statements. And I feel like St. John like fell short a couple times in his writing.
So those are our best new artists of 2024. Who's gonna win that next year? Who do you think are the artists to watch in 2025?
I mean, so we're doing like just up and coming people.
Yeah.
Okay. New-ish. I mean, I guess I want to see what like. Nah. I don't know. I really don't know. We named everyone. Oh, Greek. I want to get a new Greek album. I like the album from this year. I didn't like. I just want more new music from him. I think he's gonna be good. We talked about him last year.
I'll say Until Japan is in album mode.
Yo, number one for sure.
Yeah, I'm
He's really good.
Really excited to see what he does with this project that he started kind of rolling out and teasing. I think we should probably get that Q1 of 2025. He could have a huge year.
You know who I want to hear a new project from? I want to hear a new project from Tizo. Does he
leave
count in
that.
this conversation?
No, not at all.
Okay. I mean, I don't think he's established. I think he's up and coming.
You're smoked, bro.
No.
He's on hits and hits and hits.
Yes, 100%. But he only has one solo body of workout, right?
Yes, but
Yeah,
he
he's
is
a
not
relative-
good to be in the
Bro,
conversation
bro.
artists to watch in
He's not-
2025.
why?
Alongside of Until Japan and Greek.
He's not.
Tizo Touchdown is
really
on tour with
established.
Travis Scott.
I see what you're saying. I'm not trying to argue with you.
You just come
I'm not
with bad
trying to argue
opinions,
with you.
and
That's
I'm
not
just
a
not
bad
letting them fly.
opinion. That's not a bad
Tizo
opinion.
Touchdown.
I don't put him in because when I'm talking about other people, I'm going to talk about like Rihanna and shit like that. Huh? When I talk about when I'm talking about bigger artists that I'm looking
Like,
for
okay.
to drop albums.
No,
you know?
he's in that conversation, bro.
Okay. Fine. I'll wait.
Mr. A&R, who's next? Tell me. Give me your report.
You know.
Say the name, please.
No, I really don't know.
Tell the people.
Honestly.
Or would it be doxing yourself?
No, I really don't know, honestly. Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay, fair.
I'm definitely not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that's you're crazy for that one. No.
I don't know. I feel like the work's been done.
It's fair. No.
If somebody's gonna sweep in and all right, I will say I really like this kid from Texas named Daredevil.
Yeah,
cool,
he's fire.
wavy flow. I think Texas is kind of like the new wave. Like there's a lot of really cool artists and producers out there. So he's somebody from that scene that I think has a really, really unique flow that I think could have a big year.
Nah. I mean, you are right. You are right.
You don't have to. I get it.
I know, but I should. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It is.
Nah, I'll cool off on that.
Damn, I used to really be on like y'all's type time, man, finding new artists and all that stuff. I don't have anyone for this category.
No, there's some young niggas that you fuck with. Nah. No
But
one that you heard.
not as cool as what y'all said. You know what I'm saying? I only knew Greek.
I mean, there's got to be more. I mean, do you think Tu Hollis? I think Tu Hollis fits in that conversation.
No, we said he was one of the best new artists of 2024.
But to look for to have a big 2025. Oh, you're saying that could be in this
Who's
conversation
gonna win that
next year?
conversation next year?
Yeah.
There's this girl named Vita.
Veda or Vita?
Vita, Vita.
Okay.
Who's super dope, makes kind of like electronic R&B, a little bit hip hop inspired, and she pours like the music's great, but she pours everything into her creative. Like it's some of the most unique content, videos, short form, stuff like that. She did like a performance at Interscope that she spent like 2 weeks doing up and like breaking down on TikTok, like the stage design and like how she was going about brainstorming this. Her content is just on 100.
I gotta tap in.
The music is good, so I'm like, I could definitely see her catching a moment. She got a Smino feature recently.
Fire.
That was like her biggest moment. But she's super dope, so I could see her having a big year.
Nino Paid. I think he's gonna have a really big.
Oh, that's a good
2025.
shout.
Okay.
He's tough. Crazy artist from the DMV. Pain raps on 10,000. Yeah, special. Like really great pen. I mean, obviously, I don't know if he's right. I think he punches in, but this nigga be talking real shit, and the beat selection is 10 out of 10.
I gotta tap in.
Crazy.
And it's cool to see because it's like the traditional DMV flow. You feel
Bro.
me?
Yeah, but them beats are just.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And just the way his subject matter is so interesting too. Because it is so honest. Like it almost feels uncomfortable how like deadpan he says some of the shit that he's going through.
Yeah.
Get well soon, but keep making great music. Who else? I feel like there's someone else. I mean,
Watch out for Samara Sin in 2025. She just hit the road with Smino. She has a really unique sound. Neo soul, R&B, hip hop, all that blended into one smooth bag.
Samarson is tough. I think that she could really. I think that she just needs to find again a producer.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear her with like Raven Lenae's team.
That'd be cool.
Like a Dahi.
Yeah,
Get
that would
her-
be amazing. I mean, the
Dahi
layup
and-
seems like Monty Booker, but maybe that's too derivative of
it's too
Smino.
derivative. I want something out of that world a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wolfface Joey, can we talk about him in this?
Yeah, I guess.
You know, I'm just-
borderline.
You know, I want him to continue to grow. I like him. If he could catch another one and do some cool shit, I want him. OT7 Kwani.
There you go.
Been around for a while.
Yeah.
Been around for a while, just dropping snippets, dropping songs, features here and there. Drop the album. If this dude drops the album, I think it's going to rock some shit on some like V shit. He's really, really good to me. Do you like his music?
He hasn't dropped a full project yet.
Nah, never.
That's crazy.
Bro, this dude, I mean, you've heard the snippets. That shit is fire, bro. He's
super tough.
That song, Bora Bora, I need that. It is, damn, that shit died.
So that's kind of, I think, a good picture of up and comers. But someone like Tizo, you mentioned.
Yes.
People that are not in that category of new artists or emerging artists or developing artists. Anyone. Who are you really looking forward to hopefully getting albums from in 2024, in 2025?
I mean, okay.
We need the Cardi album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one.
2025. That's January 1st. That's gotta drop.
Yeah, we need that.
I Am
need that
Music.
for sure.
And we'll get Don't Be Dumb off the list too. Except I don't know. I think people have grown less excited.
We don't
Yeah.
need that. We don't need that.
Like,
at all.
it'll be a welcome surprise when it comes.
Yeah.
But just drop the album. Just drop the project for sure. Isaiah Rashad, I want to hear new music from next year. I think that it's time for him to drop something. I want to hear from...
I really liked your Tizo touchdown take.
Yeah, Tizo would be great.
You know, it's been a year obviously since the debut album, which I thought was great. And I think he's just gonna get better. I think everyone knows that. You know, so I'm love to see what he comes with
I
next.
think that he's also going to be more developed when he comes back. And I think he's going to be more in a sound that is his and put together a really interesting, cohesive body of work. Because I think there was a through line on the last project a little bit. But I think now he might dive full into concept album. I want to see him with like a full rollout, all the energy and stuff. I think, yeah, Tizo could give us something special.
We need a Baby Keem album in 2025.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's up there with like one.
Yeah.
Like he needs to drop.
It's been a while. We've patiently waited on new Keem music. He's been so quiet.
Do you like that though? I personally like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go away, work on your music, because I know when he comes with something, it's going to be really special. But it's been now, we're going on 3 years, I guess 2.5 since the Melodic Blue. But it's time, you know?
I'm excited for David to drop.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do a really, really good body of work. I think he's an up and coming guy who's really gonna make some noise. Victoria Monet. We were just talking about Christmas albums. I think she's gonna drop a Christmas album.
I saw that she's doing like a performance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love a Christmas
That'll be
album.
great.
She's been feeding her fans though.
We don't need more music from her.
Yeah.
Jaguar 400.
Why is it called Jaguar again? I was like, come on.
We haven't heard from Rico Nasty in a while, and she's someone that I'm a big fan of, and it seems like women in hip hop have really taken over. And to me, she was like one of the earlier people in this scene. Obviously, it's been happening for 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? But of this new renaissance of women. So I'd love to see her come back and have like a victory lap of an album. Do something with Kenny Beats.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that she stopped the motion because, like you said, I think she was at the forefront of this.
Yeah.
Who else? I think that might be because I feel like we've got a lot of we checked a lot of people off the list this year. I feel like
Definitely.
there's got to be someone else.
You guys think we're getting bullied this year? Kanye?
Oh, I'm not. Kanye drops enough.
We don't need that.
I want him to duck off. I want
Yeah,
him
we
to
need him to
duck
duck
off.
off.
No,
Take the year off.
I'm ready for some more Kanye. I've been thinking about Kanye so fondly lately.
That last album was garbage.
Oh,
For sure, but
the Weeknd album. I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited for it. I'm excited for it. I want more music from him. I feel you.
I feel like I'm being overly critical, but like we don't need that either.
I think we need it to be good. We don't need bad.
We need it to be good. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like no bad Weekend music in the ecosystem helps us at all. That's going to be annoying. But if it's a quality project and a good body of work, he's good for at least one hit that's not annoying.
Have you ever thought that The Weeknd just isn't trying to appease us anymore? Like he's got a whole different fan base.
Yeah.
that he cares about.
I feel you, but I don't even mind that new fan base. I feel like this stuff just hasn't been resonating with anyone, to be honest. I mean, besides Timeless.
Yeah.
I think Timeless was like that. And that was the first encouraging sign I got from the new era.
Ooh, I'm excited for new Weeknd and Cardi music because they premiered some at Rolling Loud.
oh, I saw that. Yeah.
That's an interesting duo. They make really good music.
I'm not gonna be mad at you. I like Cardi. Don't do that.
I did some good stuff, bro.
I don't know if that proves your point. To be
I'm
honest,
saying it's just
but
adding to my point. Just another thing that he did well.
it's another layer, but Travis still for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, I'll be wrong.
Are we due for Travis music yet?
Again, I mean, I will say that it's anticipated because he's been talking about it.
Yeah.
So yes, I put him in that category.
I think
I'm
he
excited
should.
to hear the project.
He should drop projects.
Y'all hate when I like people, but V's, I want to hear a new V's.
No,
album.
I was when you
For
mentioned
sure,
V's
for
earlier,
sure.
I was like, where'd he go? I'd love a new V's project.
I fuck with everything that he's saying about this project. He's like, I'm working on it. I'm ducked off. I'm putting time into it. It took me 4 years between Wavy Navy and Ganger. Let me work.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's really approaching it like an artist. I like that he's not falling into like the drop in all the time method. Work on it. Have your moment. Do it up big. I'm excited for that.
I'm really, really excited for, I think it's called Balloonerism, the new Mac Miller album that the estate is releasing. I think that estate has done an incredible job with his legacy and his name. And this album was supposedly recorded in between Faces and watching movies with the sound off. And the label shelved it and wouldn't let him put it out because it was too experimental. So to me, everything sounds like my favorite Mac Miller album ever. You know what I mean? Right in between my other two favorites in my favorite Mac Miller era, too experimental for them to even put out. I'm really, really excited for that. And I have no reason to believe that it's anything but what he wanted. You know what I mean? Just because of the way they've handled it.
Yeah, I was going to come in negatively because respect the estate. I think they have done a great job of keeping his name alive in positive conversations. All that has been great. I haven't loved the music that's come out posthumously.
I mean, the only music that came out was Circles, and that was already done.
I didn't like it.
That wasn't the estate. That was already done and in the slot.
It didn't feel right. It didn't. I know, but it just didn't feel like Mac Miller to me, and I don't know why. But I do think that this being recorded between those two albums changes my opinion completely. That's, again, probably my favorite era of Mac Miller. I've been listening to a lot of Swimming recently just because I was trying to figure out my Mac Miller album rankings. I think it's Faces, Swimming, then watching movies.
I'm not mad at that.
But yeah, that's going to be ridiculous. When is that supposed to come out?
I don't think there's a date, but you remember he debuted that shit at Flogna? He put that shit on the screen pre-Tyler set.
Yeah. I didn't even put it together.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be some whole different shit. Oh, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
We got new music from Vince Staples. We got new music from Schoolboy Q. Those people. Who else? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really. That's a good list though.
Frank Ocean?
You know, you can't say it. He's the same as saying Rihanna.
Ooh, a new Earl Sweatshirt album in this new bag with him and all his new friends. Let's get a new Earl Sweatshirt album in the vibe that he's in right now. That would be incredible.
But have you heard the new Mike songs?
Yeah?
First of all, that album's dropping in January 25th.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
Me too.
The Mike stuff hasn't been the same as that sound. And I think that like while they're doing the singles and stuff, I think that him and Mike utilized that as more of a way. Besides the Tony Seltzer album.
Yeah.
Because of course that was great and like that was a whole project. I feel like when they hop on those features, they're using as a way to uplift the young dudes that are part of. So they're all part of 10K, which is Mike's label. I don't know if Mike owns it or whatever, but that's just the part of the label that he is, and El Cousteau and all of them are all part of that. Earl's not signed to it, but that's just his whole crew and niggas.
10K like
No.
okay.
Yeah. Right? I was confused too.
Funny, yeah.
That's what threw me off. But yeah, I don't know if Earl's gonna be on that timing on the album.
Well, either way, we're talking in hypotheticals anyway. So let me get a collective album from Earl, Mike, Cousteau, and who's the other dude?
Neonte. I'm excited for his project next year.
Yeah, let's get a collab album from all of them on some fun shit.
El Cousteau is gonna have a big year, I think, too. If he keeps doing shows too, the shows that he's doing look lit.
What's up?
I'd be excited to hear from Burna Boy.
Oh, facts.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
Just see what the new vibe is. So
That's
I'm
a
hanging out with
fact.
Chloe. So
with Chloe Bailey.
he definitely has something going on, something to write about.
Yeah.
And then Omale, my favorite Pain Nigerian Afrobeats artist.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely need both of those. More from Rema too. I feel like Rema put out like was this one an album? It felt like more of an EP vibe.
It felt like it's a little long for an EP, maybe a mixtape. I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like full album.
Yeah.
I want more from Rema. But he always drops music. Again, excited for more Iris
It's
Star
aging.
music, but she could sit.
Rema's aging decently well.
The album.
Decently well. There's
think
a few tracks on there that are doing well.
Yeah.
At least in my phone.
They've caught. A little bit. It makes a little more sense now. And I like that he took a left. when he had like all the attention. And I think that he is trying to push and elevate the sound. So I'm excited to see what he does. Yeah, I think that's everybody that I'm really anticipating.
What about some of the rappers? We got a Benny album this year. We got 2 Conway albums. We got a Westside album.
You know, and we got Tyler.
Boldy.
We got Kendrick.
We got Freddie album. Damn, we did get a lot.
We got like everything. That's why I said like Zay is the only one I'm really missing from my like top tier.
What about a Push album? Is he done?
Oh yeah, Pusha T. I'm excited for. Or well, it's supposed to be a Clips album.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. That'd be fire. Ooh, who else? I mean, you know, not for nothing. I'm interested in a Cardi B album. She's due. She has to drop. She has to drop.
I wish I could say I was interested in that.
I want to just for what it's going to do in the world and outside.
I just feel like the music I've heard from her, I guess that's not true. She's had good and bad. I'm excited. Yeah, that should be great.
I mean, I think the appropriate and maybe the safest route for her is to just do a Spanish project. I think I've said this before, but I feel like that would make the most sense.
I don't think so. I think do songs, definitely. But I think that she's just too, not to downplay it, but I just think that I don't think that she would do it justice if she did the whole project like that.
I'm just saying grab like the hottest like Latin artists out right now that you have access. You have access to all of them.
But do you think
she make a project?
Do you think her pen translates like that?
I think that she has a multitude of writers whose pens translate like that.
Yeah, of course. But there is something to the way that she raps feels so New York hood girl. Like that's her aesthetic and that's like the core of everything that I feel like she's rapping from. I feel like taking that into a different landscape is different because she can still get the baddie raps off, but I don't think that's all the same shit that's made her translate on like all the features that she's done well on, you know? I don't know if that's the energy that's worked for her.
I would say I think I see what you're saying. I would say do a mix.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a healthy mix, but I don't know. I don't know what's taking so long with this project, to be honest. You have access to you've all the resources.
And you got to pull those features though. You got to pull Latin features for sure. Get creative with it, bro. Imagine like a Cardi, like Young Miko song or something like that, you know, like really turn someone up. That would be tough. Not for nothing. I'm excited for what the entire Latin space is going to do next year. I think Afrobeat bodied shit this year. I was very, very satisfied with every Afrobeat artist this year. I think that I've got introduced into more Latin music through like you and Jeff. And I think that I'm not all the way in the world yet, but I'm just interested to see how it continues to break into the mainstream more and more. Yeah, that shit is fire.
Yeah, no Bad Bunny album this year, right?
Yeah, but I think he dropped a single, so probably project's coming like top of next year.
All right.
Not top, but like springtime, you know.
Also, you know who else is totally due? Who? Anderson .Paak solo album.
I thought about him because I also thought about saying Bruno, and then I also thought about Silk Sonic. And I'm like, I don't know. I think Bruno needs to drop solo, right?
Yeah.
I want that.
They both need solo albums. Anderson hasn't had a solo album since 2018.
The No Worries album just does feel like Anderson's solo a little bit to me just because he's the only voice that's on every song.
Yeah, but you know it's not.
I feel
it's a totally different vibe.
It's different.
Like Anderson's solo could make some hits.
Definitely. And I just feel I'm satisfied by this body of work. Because I feel like honestly I've underappreciated it this year. Yeah. Because for the end of year list, I'm going back and I'm listening to it and I'm like, yo, like there's songs on this that I haven't even like loved as much as I really need to.
Right? On the back end?
Yeah, probably him though. That'd be a great album.
Yeah.
Who else? That was good though.
That feels
like everybody.
I'm excited for a new Geese album.
Oh, if we're doing that, like I want to hear more Skywater. I've been going back into that Gigi project, bro. Yeah. That shit is incredible. I wish I would have talked about like Rain a little bit more. That song is, oh my God, like I think that if there's another project coming, that could be special next year. Yeah.
I'm the only one probably on the planet, but give me that Caribou album. Give me that Caribou album. Let me hear it.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
I want it.
I would put it under the same category I put Cardi, not same level, but just like I'm intrigued. Like I'm not listening to this shit in my you know what I mean?
I thought you were talking about Playboy Cardi, but it doesn't even make it that much better.
No.
Cardi
I'm
B?
intrigued. I'm
What
intrigued.
the fuck are you talking about, dog?
Bro, Cardi B's not gonna be in my headphones all day, but I'm interested to see if it's good and publicly received well. I'm not gonna probably be listening to the
You're
Caribou
saying
album.
Good Caribou is not in your headphones?
Not like that.
Really?
I think it's in my headphones. Like I'll play a song.
Oh, she can definitely be in my headphones.
This feels like something else.
That was uncomfortable.
Like I'm on my playlist, dog.
What else is there? I haven't had my phone in a long time. I'm freestyling.
Yeah, I mean that feels like a good list.
I'm saying, what other topics do we have?
Oh, there's something I'm really, really excited to ask you guys. What do you think were the worst songs of 2024?
I can't put down the cup. The Dave Blunt song.
Yo, why do it like that? Come on now. That's not a bad song.
No,
I
he's
don't like
right.
that song.
Yeah, put that up there. That song sucks.
Is
It's not a bad
Is it
song.
that bad of a song?
This
I-
is my opinion,
Yeah.
bro.
Damn, you sensitive today.
Nah.
After
Can I
the-
have my opinion?
I'm with Miles.
Can I have my opinion,
I do
bro?
not like
Yeah,
that
you,
song.
You could have it. You could have it.
After niggas was sensitive, bro, I'm up for it. It's fine though. It's fine though.
I was gonna say Wagwan Delilah was the worst song of the year.
That was hilarious.
Yo, Wagwan Delilah
was
immediately
hilarious.
following the beef loss.
that was hilarious.
That's got to be the worst song of the year.
Yeah,
Worst?
for sure.
Wagwan Delilah.
that song just brought me so much joy.
What about Husbands by Kanye and
Yeah,
Ty?
that's
that-
the worst song of the
It's
year.
the bottom song
That's
for
the
sure.
worst song of the year. Husband, Kanye West.
Yeah, it's a terrible. one.
Worst song of the year. Love you, Kanye. Easily the worst song of the year.
I don't know if it's easily the worst song of the year. Do you know who Tom MacDonald is?
No.
He's like this pretty popular white conservative rapper. He's got these face tattoos and these blonde braids. He did a song with Ben Shapiro called Facts.
Oh yeah.
And in that same lane, didn't Donald Trump drop a song with
With, like,
5
Kodak
Foreign?
Black.
I think it was
Yeah.
with
No, it was
5
with both of them.
Yeah, Kodak and 5.
Can we put that on the list?
Yeah, you can put that on the list.
Yes, yeah.
What else bothered me? That's it, I think. And I don't even mean to hate on Dave Blunt.
Yeah, you came out hot.
I still don't understand how that's top 5 worst.
I just don't like the song.
Okay.
I just, it's just not, I don't know. And then I think seeing him, it's just like,
I think to me, it's probably more that. It's more the premise.
Yeah.
The premise of the song is it's weird.
Okay, what about Quavo and Lenny Kravitz?
yeah.
I mean, not a great
that
one.
wasn't a great song.
Probably top
Fly away.
20 worst, but
I
not
hear
top
that shit in
5.
Madden.
Okay, here's one that might be a little divisive. That's the word I meant. Grippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't age well. It did get worse, to be honest. I mean, I haven't listened to it, but that song was bad then, and now that I'm thinking about it again, it's worse now.
What were they thinking?
That was just a bad verse.
What was Jay?
That was a
Yo,
bad verse.
I have seen Cash Cobain do anything. Like, he's gonna do anything. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
he's like J. Cole, motion. All right, let's go.
Motion.
That's how his brain works. I feel like, from an observer perspective. J. Cole. What was J. Cole?
That's the
thinking?
real answer. That's the real question.
That to me, supposedly a thoughtful dude. You know what I mean?
Supposedly the smartest fucker out here.
Exactly. Just doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
After the beat, post beef, bro.
They both came out that beef crazy.
I mean, the Heart Part 6 is up there. Nah,
Yeah.
but niggas like that song.
I have not listened to that.
I haven't played
I
that.
still don't really know what he says because I listened to that with y'all on Cinco de Mayo off a whole bunch of tequila shots, and then I don't know if I've gone back.
Yeah.
I should slap that.
Just to get a real update on the beef.
Yeah,
Make sure you know everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably, I think that's it for worst songs. I don't want to do that,
Why it's so fun?
What else is there that was like exceptionally bad?
I checked all mine off the list.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I think was exceptionally bad. If I think of something, I'll tell you.
I just wanted to say Walk On Delilah because that to me is a top 5, top 3.
That's really the right answer.
Best trend. You had a 2024 best trend.
I mean, I think we kind of covered that with best internet stuff, right? I kind of lumped that all together. Unless you have a trend you like.
Oh, I was more so thinking like fashion and shit like that, just like outside, like
okay.
shiesties were a thing.
Sexy drill and baggy jeans.
Baggy jeans, Tim's is fire. I like the Tim's are back. Them shits look.
Do you really feel like that's a 2024 trend?
Yeah, I feel like they've been on. I feel like everyone wears them now. Like they've always been a very popular shoe, but like I see them out more.
They
now
became
than I have in a long time.
trendy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like very trendy.
I think they're very trendy. I see niggas wearing skull caps, but the same as niggas wearing shiesties for real. Yeah, I don't know any other trends, I guess.
I just like that the clothes got baggier again.
Yeah, I like baggy clothes, but I think we've been on baggy shit for a little minute.
They're like wet tank tops.
Oh, the wet tank top was a big trend.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was hilarious, bro.
That's Kanye, right?
Yeah, it's Kanye.
No way everyone was getting them from Yeezy.com.
No.
There was definitely some knockoff wet t-shirts. That was crazy.
But they were like $20, right? Low key.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
Yo, genius. He is a genius.
Yeah,
for sure.
Kanye been away.
1,000%.
I want Kanye back. I'm back hopeful. I'm hopeful again.
You know what's interesting about Kanye?
What? That he'll let me down 100 times and I'll always remain hopeful?
No. That we think he lets us down.
Ooh. And then
But his opinions usually age pretty well.
Yeah, but the music's ass now. That's my problem.
But as a person,
Yeah, Kanye's Kanye. He's a crazy person. I don't really put, like.
but is he that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know if he's that crazy.
I think he's a crazy person in how he articulates himself.
Yeah, his delivery is terrible.
He gets very manic. I don't think that the essence of what he's saying is untrue. It's just he could talk better a lot. And he gets very excited. And I think sometimes while the core of his point is good, he'll dress it up a little too much and kind of lose that point. But not to talk about, again, I don't give a fuck about him as a person because like he can do that. He's a human being. He's not going to be perfect all the time. But the music suffering is why I don't fuck with it. I need the music to be on 10 always with Kanye. But him back into next year would be great. I saw a thread of funny Kanye tweets too.
Yeah.
When he was talking about like underloved emojis.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Apple, what is this?
Y'all see that Hove probably didn't do it?
I don't know. I can't. I feel like that's a crazy thing.
It looks like he didn't.
I don't know. I don't want to. Because what if he did? I don't know this nigga. I don't know. What is the proof? Is there?
She's just on bullshit. Her daddy said she's lying.
Damn.
She said she's lying.
Bro.
She came back and said her story wasn't completely truthful. It's definitely a trust me bro source, but I'm going to go on the record and say Hove didn't do it.
That's fair.
You're going on record and saying that?
Yeah, you can quote me in court.
Were you there?
Okay.
No, bro.
Are we doing the album
In
draft?
2000?
No, it's not time for that yet.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, are we gonna do New Year's resolutions after album draft, like to end the episode?
We could do that.
Okay, then there's nothing else on the list.
You don't got nothing else you want to talk about? I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm not gonna see y'all in a while.
I feel pretty caught up.
You
on
think we
everything,
recapped
man.
everything pretty well?
I'm like, what else is there that we missed this year?
I missed. Yeah.
We spoke on everything pretty much. It's been a great year so far, man. That's why I'm excited for the album draft. I kind of want to do this shit.
All right, let's do a 2024 album draft.
Yes, sir.
We did our list, so if you haven't seen that video, tap in so you really know what we think deserves to be where on a critical level. But here we're just gonna kind of try to build our team of 4 albums that we think will stand tall against the rest.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be hard.
Who wants to draft first? I kind of want to draft first today.
All right.
Can I?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You want to just go first, second, third?
You good with that?
Sure.
All right.
You sound like you. Are you okay with it?
Go ahead.
Okay. do you want to go second?
Why you look pressed? Hey, nobody's taking Rod Wave, buddy. Nobody's taking your Rod Wave album.
Just go, bro. Just go.
You can
Just
hold
go.
that.
Just go.
With the first pick of the 2024 album draft, I'm taking GNX.
Yeah, that's that's the easy pick. All right, now it gets fun, I guess. Now it gets fun. I know what I'm gonna do, but just to make sure I want to do it. I will go. Sorry. Cool. With the number 2 pick in the 2024 album draft, I'm gonna take Alligator. Damn it, I said it wrong.
It's your first pick as well.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's the second pick.
You're right, but I mean,
Oh yeah, facts. With my first pick, I'm gonna take "Alligator Bites Never Heal" by Doechii. That was I don't know. It wasn't too risky, you know. I think Doechii had a great year. I think that album is gonna stand the test of time. I think it's gonna be something that gets better over time. I think that this take will age well. I'll stand on
it was a
that.
great pick.
I'll stand on
It was a
that.
great pick.
I'll stand on that.
Do I do 2 or do I do 1?
You get 2.
I get 2. Okay. For my first pick, I'm gonna go with "Mutt" by Leon Thomas.
Hey,
That album is gonna age incredibly. Amazing songwriter, and I'm glad that he's stepping to the forefront and becoming his own artist. For my second pick, I'm going with "Born in the Wild" by Thames. Had
I
to.
wanted that pick.
he's got a vibey little list going over there.
This
really
album is
wanted
just
that
aging
list.
like fine wine. Thames aging like fine wine. You feel me? One of the best J. Cole features of the year. Shout out to J. Cole for actually making a good song. Yeah, she's doing it all. She's singing, she's rapping. Bro, she's rapping on this, bro.
No, yeah, she bodied this.
Insane.
She bodied this.
Insane. Yeah, no, that's all I have to say. Thames is a generational artist, and yeah, that's it.
With my second pick, I'm gonna go with Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator. I know you wanted it. I know you wanted it.
I was about to have a crazy 1-2 punch.
I know. I couldn't let you do that. I'm gonna get the weird people rap. You know what I'm saying? I think Tyler dropped a great project again. Chromacopia, 3 weeks at number 1, hit songs off it. I'm excited to see what Tyler continues to grow into in the future. But this was a great stamp on the era.
Yeah, that's the right pick. I really thought I was gonna get it. I thought you were gonna go Ira.
I know.
Maybe I should take her just to spite you.
That's hate.
With my second pick, I'm gonna take "We Don't Trust You" by Future and Metro Boomin.
That's the right pick.
Yeah, need to add that to the team. Just crazy moment this album had. Great project, great Future music. You know, just belongs there. And then with my third pick, I'm taking "Two Star and the Dream Police" by McGee.
Okay.
Y'all have heard me talk about that album enough. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah. Do I want to dive further into this lane? Let's be true to me. For my third pick, I'm going to go Lungu Boy by Ashake. I wanted to get an Afrobeat album on this list somehow, and I think that debatably, this is probably the biggest. Of course, y'all know what my favorite is, but I think Ashake was able to give us really big hits and great features on this project. He's got songs like MMS that have translated crazy, so, you know, I had to get this one.
And I get 2 or get 1?
2.
For my third pick, I'm gonna go with P4 by Party Next Door.
Okay. Backshot album.
Yo,
That's what it is, bro.
get out of here, bro. Besides the cover, this album is amazing. And honestly, like I said before, I think the cover prevented me from listening to this project and sharing this project openly with people. Yeah. But Make It to the Morning, Resentment, Her Old Friends, these are all incredible records and are going to age beautifully. And they may be even classic records.
Yeah.
His best body of work since P1, in my opinion. And Party Next Door is an incredible songwriter. So putting that on the list. And then at number 4, I have Nardy World by Low Shimmy.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's a risky one for sure, but I think when I see Low Shimmy, I see, and yo, shout out to Miles, bro. I was not on the Low Shimmy wave. I'd seen him before. I didn't pay attention. I saw the cosigns. I saw Drake jumping in, and I'm like, Drake's just doing whatever he does. But Miles was the cosign I needed. Because I listened to Low Shimmy, and the dude is so versatile. Because he's a rapper, but like really melodic, and can actually sing and gets in incredible pockets. I mean, to the point where Brent Faiyaz is jumping on songs too. And I said one time that I wanted to hear a Kaytranada Low Shimmy project because he gets on like these like interesting like dance beats once in a while that like really like get me grooving. You know what I'm saying?
Kaytranada Low Shimmy would be insane.
It'd be insane. It'd be super interesting. I want to see it happen. So I think Low Shimmy came out with a great project with Nardi World. I'm excited to see what he has in store for 2025. And I listen to this project almost every day. So
that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Okay. I'd be bullshitting if I didn't put my number one album of the year on this list. I had to wait till the end because I feel like y'all don't appreciate it, but I know I'm gonna get it. My last pick in the 2024 album song draft is "The Year I Turned 21" by Ira Star.
Yep.
My favorite project of the year. I think that I'll say it again 1,000 times so niggas know I was on it early. Ira is the next Rihanna. This is the best blend of R&B and Afrobeat that I've ever heard personally. Hit songs after hit songs. If you have not heard this project, listen to tracks 1 through 3 and it'll tell you everything you need to know. That's a good list. That's a good list. I'm standing on that list.
With my last pick, I'm taking Wylod by Anderson .Paak and Knowledge. One of my favorite albums of the year. Just a really honest and vulnerable Anderson .Paak making incredible music. So many slaps on here. Big moments like From Here to small moments like Plum that you don't realize how good they are until you listen to the album 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Like this album has gotten probably more play than anything from me this year because it's so versatile and so easy to listen to. Love this album. Love these artists. They delivered at really high expectations. So I had to take it.
That was a great pick. It was hard for me not to get Pinball.
I wanted Pinball too.
I tried to get Pinball. I almost did it for my Ashake pick because I knew I was going to get Ira. But that was a hard one to leave. I just already had Alligator Bites and Chromacopia.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me diversify a little bit.
I was definitely either Wylod or Pinball. It was right there.
Yeah. Okay, wait, what are our full ones?
I got GNX, We Don't Trust You, 2-Star on the Dream Police, and Wylod.
I went Alligator Bites, Never Heal, Chromacopia, Lungu Boy, and The Year I Turned 21.
I went Mutt, Born in the Wild, P4, and Nardi World.
These are all great lists.
Those are really, really good lists. Those are really, really good lists. I'll stand on all those. I feel like a collection of those is all some of the best albums of this year. Obviously, there's some stuff that we would love to include in there as well. But
yeah,
that's a good synopsis of this year.
Make sure to let us know who won in the comments.
Facts. I think I got this one this time.
You're two going Doechii to Tyler.
That's a heavy
very
hitter.
strong.
That's a heavy hitter. I got those fans. Then I'm gonna get like some more worldwide fans on the other shit. Got the women involved. I think I got this one. You have a good one though. I like Nardi World getting picked. Okay, are we doing resolutions now? Is that it? Are we closing us out?
Yeah, I mean, I
anything
think
else?
this is gonna be our last video of 2024. This is our last filming session together of 2024.
Facts.
I'd love to hear kind of some resolutions that you guys have for 2025.
Facts.
If you've made any already.
No, I definitely have started thinking about these. I think for me, it's just really, really about discipline. I think, obviously, I think I work hard, obviously. But I think just really, really taking that up a notch and just kind of making harder decisions, making more sacrifices and not like, I want to change my mindset towards things like this. Like rather than being like, oh, I have to go do work, I get the opportunity to. And really, really putting that into play and just being grateful for the opportunity, a lot more gratitude to just be able to like, wake up, walk around, breathe, Yeah. I think I get caught up in a lot of like big shit. It's like, you're blessed to even be able to walk out your house and like go handle business. So don't let this everyday shit bog you down.
It's a fact.
Yeah, that's big for me.
You got a resolution over there?
Spencer, you gotta go first, man. I don't know if I have a great one.
I got a couple. Some things that are on my mind. I wanted to do it this year, but I'm pushing it to next year. I'd really love to run a full marathon.
Nice.
In under 4 hours would be the time, ideally. I'd love to do that this year. And also I'd love to get serious about learning Spanish. I've always really wanted to be bilingual. And I think this is the year that I take serious steps and actions to really starting to learn Spanish. It's a big goal for me.
That's a really good one.
And then I would like to make more money. I need some bread, so I want to get to that money. That's definitely a 2025 goal.
Oh yeah. Professional. I mean, yeah. I have a lot of very, very, very specific professional goals. I would like to get a plaque of some sort next year for music.
There you go.
I want to really, really do that. I would like to definitely. I want to help put out some impactful bodies of work. I want to help put out a full album next year. Yeah, those are two really, really big ones for me.
It's great.
Damn, listening to Spencer's list, I'm like, this dude's in my head. I pretty much have all three of those goals, except I'm not running a marathon. Like, I just want to hit a 5:30 in the Stereovision mile run.
There you go.
You know?
Real goals.
That's a real goal. I mean, I've always thought about the marathon stuff. I'm like, everyone seems to, not everyone. There's a movement of people turning like getting to their mid-20s and like running marathons. I know you actually run, but you see it all the time on people's Instagram stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that trend is. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I do want to become a better runner.
Yeah.
I think it's healthy. I think you look good, you feel good. I think it's complementary to lifting weights, which I feel like I do way too often versus the cardio. And I want to get better at that. Besides that, I don't know. What do you have any goals for me?
I mean, shit, you're already a hitmaker, dog. Shit. What else is there to do?
Man. I think the professional career stuff is going really well. I would like to continue to expand my social circle and see what the city has to offer.
Do you want to find love?
No.
Not in the plan.
Well, no, actually, yeah, I do. I want to find love, but not necessarily in the romantic sense. You know, I want to just like actually be like in love with all my relationships. You know, like with everyone I meet, everyone that I keep around me. You feel me? I think I've got like definitely started. Well, I think I love you guys. You know.
Thanks for getting that out the way. It was internalizing everything.
I think I think there's people like, you know, Vikram and Sean and people that I'm, you know, starting to really, you know, get into the fold. I feel like Vikram, yes, because I've known him for a little while. Sean has taken me a little bit, but I'm like, this dude's all right. You know what I mean?
Just airing out names on the pod is so funny.
Yeah. And then who else? I don't know. I have, Daniel for sure. Yeah, bro. I have a really good group of like core friends. I think my only thing is that I want to expand on is like, I want to bring a few more people around me that like to do more of what I like to do on like a social going out level.
Yeah.
You feel me? That are interested in going out, meeting women, doing the Hollywood shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely feel like none of my friends right now are like super interested in that, except for like maybe Sean. You know?
Yeah.
So trying to expand on that.
You got a lot of cuffed friends.
Yeah.
We got some Stereovision goals too, man. I want to see 50,000 of y'all in here next year.
Say it.
I want to continue to grow this shit, man. I think that this is at the forefront of our minds. I think just really, really dedicating ourselves to consistency with y'all, giving y'all the best content. I think already we're trying to do that, but I want to up the production quality, up the consistency, just really, really continue to deliver y'all the best product, because this is probably the most fun shit that like I look forward to in a week, honestly. Of course, you know what I mean? Like, we got to work at it and do all that shit, but bro, I genuinely like love doing this shit with y'all. Like this, just continuing to build this, bro, and make this everything that I think that we all see it could be, is going to be a really, really big thing in 2025.
Totally.
Nah, but like,
I feel the same.
I think we really have to like take a lot more shit personal and just like go as hard as I can. Like, you know, for ourselves even. Like, I think we know what this could be. I think that going into next year, we really, really just got to dedicate ourselves to just locking in on this, bro. And, you know, I think we're going to look back on this video and shit like this, bro, and see how far we've come, and it's going to be crazy. But
I think so too.
It's going to be a very, very big 2025. And again, we always say this, we are not us without y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for watching us all 2024, bro. I'm so excited, bro. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.